Hey guys, uh, welcome to our 88th auction. And let me do a mic test. We will be joining Johnny D, who is in Canada, on standby. Let me see who's on. I'm doing a mic check and a video check. Let me know who's on, guys. Okay, I see Adam Wong first. Okay, Adam, let me know about the video and audio check. Elon, you're second. Adam Wong is here first. Go to Frito. Okay. Thanks, David Pickle. Sounds good. Okay, video check. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna invite a good friend Johnny. He is in Canada, and let's say hello. Johnny, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Can everybody hear me out there?
Yeah. Awesome.
So you can see both cameras right now?
I only see one. I only see the side view. We don't see the comic. But I like the new camera setup. It's much sharper.
Yeah. I think this one is 4K, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's 4K. Nice.
I think so.
I'm gonna add the actual art. I see you started already, right?
Yeah. So I can hear a bit of a feedback.
Yeah, I took the feedback off. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so I started it out because this is going to be done with oils. This is the first time I've ever tried to tackle a whole sketch in one sitting live as well. With oil, you have to prime the surface first. Mm-hmm. So this has already been primed a couple days ago, really. Right. Because you can't just go right to it with oil. Mm-hmm. The oil will eat the paper. And then to save time, I just blocked it in. And then I just got lost. I started sketching and filling in spots, which I shouldn't have, because I want you guys to see the progress on how it goes from nothing to what it'll be at the end of the night.
Yeah, I mean, it's not much there. It's just sort of like a skeleton, right? Almost like a structure.
Yeah. So everything, it's blocked in with acrylics to save time again. Sometimes I'll use pencil. Sometimes I'll just go straight from paint, oil paint. Other times, again, I'll use acrylics because if I don't like something, I'll just go right over it right away with white. Right. Or, you know what I'm saying? Fix it.
Yeah, sure. You sent me the picture of the back, and the back looks good.
Yeah, I did a little bit of a remark. There was some, I don't know what it was. There's a little bit of a color. And again, I want to make sure it gets the highest grade possible. So,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, the corners look good. And I guess let's say hello to some of your fans. I see Adam Wong, Elon Sartowski, Goto Frito, David Bickle, Igor, okay, Darius Crosby. We call him Sir Darius Crosby. I see Raiz Billar, Matthew Martin. Hey.
How's everybody doing today?
Everybody's really good. Adam Wong just said Johnny D looking like the Berserker.
Yeah.
This is the Berserker Johnny Depp version.
Yeah. Well, all of our places are still shut down, so haven't been able to get a haircut for a year. Not that I would really have gotten one anyways, but
So Elon has a comment. He said, Johnny, he has a request actually. Johnny, can you put on a shirt? I can't have my girl leaving me and running all the way to Canada.
Well, the border's still closed, so you got some time. But yeah, it's become a thing now that I guess. I don't know. I never really noticed it, but it's just so comfortable.
Okay, you froze there a little bit.
Well, now we have a hooked up connection, so it shouldn't be on my end that anything freezes because I'm plugged in. This is on a laptop now, and we have a webcam. So hopefully there's no glitches this time.
AT&T just, I don't know if they sold off or they created a new division. So I think we might have a problem with connection now because I think Warner Brothers and Discovery just merged. They created a new division.
Yeah, that's what you were mentioning a couple days ago. I never heard about any of that, so that's all news to me.
Yeah.
So you think that's a good thing then?
it is a great thing. But if we get any problem with the feed or if it freezes, we'll blame AT&T. Yeah, you froze again. So I think we are having a little bit of issue, but not much. It's still clear. Yeah, so we'll come back to you. All right. This is the drawing. So get started. We'll give you some privacy. I'm sure once it refreshes, that we'll see you back and we could talk more freely. Yeah, we see your hand and but your main image is frozen. So I think yeah, those AT&T guys, they can't get anything right. If anything's wrong with this this podcast, we'll blame AT&T. All right, let's see who's on. Let me see. Homie Reyes, what's going on? He says hello to Johnny. Raymond Cox, I see you. Okay, Ilan Saratowski said he would like to know how I feel about baseball's unspoken rules, like no bat flipping and don't hit a home run when your team's up. Okay. All right. See. Hey, Craig Torres. He says hello to Johnny. Andre Mills. Hey, welcome. Hey, you're good friends with my buddy Victor Giles. So welcome. Craig Torres. I see you. Chi, I see you. Yep, that's right. Elon agrees. He said, "Yep, the AT&T just spent $43 billion on Discovery, so they have to cut back on bandwidth." Yeah, I agree with you. Yep, Adam Wong said the Canadian border prevents data from coming into America. Reyes Bila said, "Is that a Matina swipe?" There you go. That's the original. That be right. That's right. I think Spawn number 307. Matina swiped his Spawn and created a new cover. So we have a big joke about that. Shabbat Shalom, Michael. Wow, we got two more on the injured list. Hey, Jay Keller, what's going on? So let me see if I could. Hey, Johnny, I put you back on. So we lost one of the feeds. I see some of the guys saying hello. I see Jay Keller saying hello. Jay Keller is the gentleman that bought your Vader palette knife, and then after he paid, he donated it back to the auction. So he says hello. I see David Pickle. David Eng. Hey, Dr. David Eng is here. What's going on? Okay, all right, so hold on. Let's start with this. Let's start with this auction. Oh, by the way, I have one brand new. We have a brand new artist joining us. It's his first book here. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, this is by a artist. Okay, his name is. Gus Mack, or I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It's Gus Mack or Mock. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. And this one is the original blank sketch, the original blank sketch cover. And this one is done in ink and prismatic colors. He's the artist on Shin no Kage. I read the synopsis, very interesting. Oh, by the way, this one comes also with a certificate, but if you wanted a CGC option, we could arrange that. So this will be the first item on the auction. And this is by a artist, great artist. He's coming out of Pennsylvania, Altoona, Pennsylvania. And I was introduced to him by one of our great members, introduced by Joseph Chrysler. So I have to thank you for that. Okay, I'm gonna put him back on. Hold on. Okay, I see you back on. Yeah,
I think I fixed it.
Did you fix it? Okay,
I think so. We'll see in the next couple minutes.
Yeah, we're still blaming AT&T because they're cutting back on bandwidth.
That works for me.
All right.
Because I had it plugged in, but I guess you have to shut off Wi-Fi. Again, everybody, I'm not a computer guy at all, so I think that's what the problem was, and now I think I fixed it.
Okay, it's coming up sharp though, very sharp.
That's good.
All right, so we're gonna give you some privacy, and we're gonna go to show the screen time to time with the progress. Okay, Dr. David Ng is here. Okay, so we're gonna get started, guys. So this item is, I'm gonna show you a better shot. This item is called Shin no Kage. I think it's a 3-issue miniseries. Basically, let me start this out. Basically, the story is very well researched. There's 7 samurai. I think they're the main samurai of Japan in a certain period, and one of them gets killed. So they ask this new samurai. He's a kind of younger, like an apprentice trainee, and they kind of recruit him, and they want him to be the 7th samurai. It's a very important position. So he goes on a journey, I believe, to become this next samurai. So check it out. I read the synopsis. It looks incredibly interesting, but I didn't read the entire book, so I'm gonna read the 3-issue miniseries and report back. And I'm gonna show you a better. I'm gonna show you a better shot of this book digitally. This book will also be eligible for a CGC yellow grade. Okay, give me a second. Okay, the opening bid on this book will be 100. I'm gonna show you a better shot. Opening bid is 100, guys, and the local is a local artist from Pennsylvania. His name is Gus Mack, Mauk. So I hope I'm not butchering his name. Gonna open for $100, guys. Can anybody open? This one is an auction. It's one of a kind. Hey, I see Jason Frisia. Jason Frisia in the house. By the way, guys, we have another poker game, second poker game, happening tomorrow night, 9:30 at No Saints. Bid $100. No Saints. Okay, we have a bidder from YouTube. No Saints. So I'm gonna show you a better shot. So the poker game is tomorrow night at 9:30 at Hunan West. Opening bid. You guys could buy in for $50. And I have a couple of announcements, by the way, guys, from Triple J. Triple J actually made it to the store. Okay, this is a digital shot. I'm going to show you the corner. He made it to the store and donated some books for egg roll. It was really good to see him. He actually he made a video that we shot in the store. I'm going to show it to you guys in a little bit. But he's really, really thankful. And I'm going to show you the prizes, but we cannot have the free egg rolls today for the triple day donations. The reason is the list is pretty extensive, and we weren't able to get the list ready. So we're gonna get the correct list. We're gonna get the correct list and make sure we get everybody in there, and we're gonna have a special free egg roll for everybody that participated in the benefit auction. And the people that will be in there are anyone that made a donation, anybody that bid, and anybody also who donated money. So they will be in the free Triple J egg rolls. and it's a way of him saying thank you to all of us for your kindness and generosity in a time of his darkness. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna show you all the corners. Okay, that's it. Okay, we got the grade is a 9. No Saints. The grade is a 9.8. I pre. Okay, I'm gonna open it again. I'm gonna show you a live shot. I'm gonna put on a glove, show you a live shot of the comic, and I'm gonna pre-grade it. But when I seen it before, it was a 9.8. I'm gonna put on a glove, guys. And by the way, guys, as you know, this is the favorite part of Elon and Ernest's show. By the way, I lost the bet with Ernest. The Lakers won, so I owe him one egg roll. So Ernest, congratulations. LeBron really made that clutch 3, so I'm happy for you. Okay, this is gonna be a live shot, guys. Okay, I'm gonna show you here. This is a live shot. I'm gonna inspect it. The book really pops, guys. Let me show you a live shot. Book really pops. So the book looks fantastic. Book looks sharp. The corners are sharp. There's no blemishes. It's a 9.8, guys. 9.8. And this will be eligible for a CGC yellow grade if you prefer, and if you are the winning bidder. If you are the winning bidder, all right. So we have an opening bid of 100, guys. Hey, Dr. Alex is here. Dr. Alex is here. Okay, Johnny Shoop is very happy. Randall Shoop, Johnny, Randall say he's very happy about his Batman Who Laughs.
Oh, which Batman Who Laughs was it?
Randall Shoop. He said he's very happy with it.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Also,
is that the one I did in gouache?
Probably. Also, Jason Frieja has a complaint. Jason Frieja said he is pissed off that you left him hanging by the border because he was in Michigan. He had his engine running. He was supposed to swim over, but he said you left him hanging there.
So you got my message then, did you, Jason? Yeah. See, yeah, we're very close to each other. You know, like you saw the pictures then.
Definitely. I think Jason forgot to flash the lights.
That's what it was. Yeah, I was waiting for the signal. I didn't get the signal, you know.
See, there you go, Jason. See, you messed it up again, Jason. So
I just hung up by the beach and I just, got a good tan.
And Carmine G says hello. Dr. Alex says hello.
Hey, Alex. Hey, Carmine. How you guys doing today?
Behan also says hello.
How's it going, man?
Behan says, when I message Bulletproof, does anybody read it? Yes, I do. I read it about 2 days later when I get a little time. Sorry about that. Yeah, I can't instantly read people's messages because I'm juggling all day. If you ever come into the store, you see me always busy and I'm juggling. Jason said he did flash the lights. He said you just didn't see it.
I'm sorry. I'll be ready to go next time you're there.
He says he even brought a few pizza to the Border Patrol.
Wow. That's very courteous of you.
Josh Lipkin said usually Jason is great at flashing things. Oh, wow. Okay, everybody knows you. All right, so we got an opening bid, $100 from No Saints. This is a brand new artist on our show. We actually showed off a couple of egg rolls last time. Shin no Kage, great story. This is a blank sketch cover. We have a $100 opening bid. Let me show you guys a little close up. Yeah, the camera really doesn't do justice, guys. This is a really good looking book. Alrighty, and I'm gonna start the clock soon. This one is a it's an auction. I only see one people, so this one's an auction. I'm gonna start the clock, guys. Alrighty, we start the clock. I'm gonna show the camera a little bit. Okay, here's the clock. Okay, I see Louis Augusto. What's going on? Okay, Louis Augusto is having. I'm sorry, Louis Pinero is having a cocktail. Nice. Have a virgin margarita on me. Okay, we just started the clock. Somebody's about to get a bargain here. Somebody's supposed to get a really good value. Remember, this is a one-of-a-kind original blank sketch cover by Gus Mack. Remember, if this gentleman become more widely known, then this book will shoot up like crazy. Yes, exactly. Michael Saratoga, that's correct. This artist is from Altoona, Pennsylvania. That's correct. Yeah, he is from a local store there, but I think the local shop owner wrote it too. Okay, 20 seconds. I only see one bidder. One bidder here, guys. Wow, that shop is on the crane tour. Yeah. Buzzish? No, not Buzzish. Okay, sold. Wow, somebody got a bargain. Okay, no Saints, just got a bargain. Guys, I think you would let this is a all right, sorry about that. I think the mic lost. Okay, so here it is. Now you see it coming alive.
I thought that it was my internet that just went out, so I'm glad it was your microphone.
Okay, we lost the mic again. All right, so this one's an auction, guys. I'm sorry, this is a claim. This one's a claim. 1 in 25 variant to number 108 sketch cover by Federico Federici, okay. Yeah, Michael Sarkowski, yes. Masks are still required. I know until everybody gets. Wow, my mic keeps going off. I don't know why. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna show you guys. First, I'm gonna show you the free egg rolls for next Friday. Next Friday, the free egg rolls will be only for the people that participated in the Triple J auction. All right, so this is donated by Triple J. I'm going to show it to you guys. There's 3 prizes, and only people that donated, bought, or donated cash will get these. And this is I'm going to first show you a picture, and then I'll show you the actual close-up. And this is Triple J. He was at the store, and this is the 3 books that he donated. I'm going to show you individually. So even the artists will be eligible. So we have 3 incredible artists that donated their incredible works of art, and they're eligible as well. And of course, we have okay, this is the second place. This is the second place, guys. This one is signed by Rob Liefeld and Fabian Nicieza. These are the 2 creators of Deadpool. So this is the second appearance of Deadpool. And this is a 9.6 CBCS. This was donated by Triple J. And this is a free egg roll for anybody that participated. That's the second place. And I'll show you the third place, and then I'll show you the first. The third place is a She-Hulk, Savage She-Hulk #1, 8.5, 8.5, and then the first place is it's a really special item. All right, here it is. First place. This is really special because it's signed by almost everyone. Okay, this is the first place for next week's free egg roll. Anybody that participated. So this one is signed. I have it with me. I'm gonna read it to you guys. It's a lot of stuff. So he wants. This is how he feel about you guys. He says you guys are the true heroes, and that's why he has donated this book. It's signed by Neil Adams, signed by Joe Quesada, signed by Evan Dorkin, Tom Palmer, Robin Riggs, and a few more names that I can't really make out. I think it's John Stully and Adam Lubal, I believe. It's number 29 out of 3,000, and it comes with a certificate of authenticity, guys. Let's see if I can show. Comes with a certificate. That's the first place. Comes with a first and second. Okay, oh, here it is. Comes from a certificate of authenticity from Dynamic Forces. All right, so this one is the first place, and then I'll show you our egg rolls. So we have egg rolls tonight. Tonight's egg rolls, we have 3. The first place is a medal #2, signed twice, 9.8 signed by Craig Capullo and Scott Snyder. That's the first place. That one's guaranteed. And the second place Second place is Marvel Voices 9.2 signed 3 times, and this one is actually signed and remarked. Hold on, let me check. I'm sorry, it's only signed by Damian Scott, but it's remarked. This one is remarked and signed by Damian Scott. It's a 9.2. Third place is another Marvel Voices signed 3 times, 9.8. Second printing though, which is still rare, and this is catching fire of late. And this is the third place tonight. The second place opens up with 40, and the third place will open up with 50. So second place will open up with 40 spots, and with 50 spots, the third place would open up. And let's go back to Johnny here. Hey, Afram, what's going on? What is going on, Afram? All right, let's go back to the. Okay, so Dr. Alex, what did you want to know about the first? You want the first on the free auction, next week's free auction donated by Triple J, or you want to see ours for tonight? Oh, the Michael Saratowski, that's a good one. Yeah, no, I found it, Michael Saratowski. I found it. So, Johnny, Jason Friesius asked a question. He said, when is Johnny D going to do a profile of me on a blank?
A profile of you, Hank, on the blank?
Yeah, these guys on the auction are crazy, especially Jason Friesius.
I've been thinking about it for a while, so.
No. Don't even try. You don't have to. I'm just reading what they're asking.
It's not a bad idea, though,
I think it's a terrible idea.
I think it could be something good, It's it would have a deep meaning to it.
If you ever do it, I'll put it on a T-shirt.
I was supposed to do one of the T-shirts. I totally forgot about that till now.
Yeah, I know you're busy, so whenever you have it, it could be from 10 years from now. I'll put it on a T-shirt.
Okay, that works. Yeah.
All right, guys.
If there's any questions, though, feel free to ask away.
All right, guys. So Johnny is answering your questions. Anybody have questions for Johnny Depp here? I mean, Johnny D. Ask away, guys. This is the time to ask Johnny D.
Yeah, I can paint and answer questions at the same time. So.
Oh wow, he's ambidextrous, and he could fix cars.
Yeah, I like to play around with the cars, that's for sure. And it's finally car weather, It's beautiful out right now.
Did you ever finish that project you're working on?
Which one?
Remember, you were like working on an engine or something? You were welding something into a car?
Oh, that was a while ago. I changed the mufflers. That was a long time ago. Yeah. I'm always doing something or painting. Again, if I'm not painting, I like to refresh my own paint jobs, which is a total different art form in itself. It's very messy too, which, like this doesn't really have a smell to it, except for this stuff here. This is called liquid.
Right.
And this speeds up the paint so it dries faster.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, this stuff can stay wet for a very, very long time.
Oh.
And every color dries at a different rate as well. So, but when it comes to painting a car or, like a bumper or something, you're in a garage and the whole thing is just filled with the paint fumes. I'm not a big fan of that.
Is painting a car more relaxation time? Like you don't have to think about it. It relaxes you when you do it.
Yeah. Well, again, I've been like working on cars since I think I was like 15. You know what I mean? Like that's when I sold my first car, I believe. So I've always just liked to do it. It's not something I would ever want to do as a career because, I love doing this. This is my passion. This is my life. But it's fun. The sense of pride when you can say, yeah, I painted my own bumpers or the whole car, or I rebuilt the motor, I made the exhaust. It's just part of the car culture too, I guess.
So you sold your first car when you were 15? That's incredible.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. And then in high school, I was buying and selling cars. I was doing it with my dad too.
Wow.
So, but my dad was always buying and selling cars because he had his own business.
Mm-hmm.
So it was an electrical business. So he'd always be buying old cube vans. They was just in my grandpa, same thing, my uncles.
Wow.
They all kind of just buy, sell cars.
So it's in your blood. It's like part of your family business.
Well, it's like everybody just kind of gets bored of the car, so they just kind of sell it and you buy another one type of thing.
Oh.
I guess easy way to put it.
Okay.
It's not like an actual business, you know what I mean?
Oh, I see.
So
the guy you sold your first car to at 15, he didn't come back and ask for a refund?
No. It was a Volkswagen Rabbit, I believe it was.
Nice. That's a good car.
Yeah, it was okay. And we got it for free too, which was even better. So it was 100% profit.
Nice.
And I was fixing my first car at the time, so the money from that just went into the car. And then that system has just never really stopped since then.
Right.
And also it's very expensive to have a car fixed. So like the car I got, you know what I mean? Like there's no way I could have afforded to drive it and have it and all that other stuff because repairs are just way too much money.
Sure. Absolutely. Okay. I got a couple of questions here. Our resident troublemaker said, can we get Johnny Depp to do a Johnny Depp or a self-portrait? Same thing.
It's funny. Some people send me paintings of him, and I don't know if they want me to look at the painting and check out their progress, or if they're trying to say like something else. I don't know, but I've had that like at least I think 3 times last year. I was like, you're doing a good job painting. Keep it up, but I don't know. Same as him. Or I get tagged in it too on Instagram.
That's funny. That's funny. And I have a question from Randall Shoop. Who is Johnny D's favorite comic character to paint? That's a good question.
A lot's changed over the last year. I would have normally said maybe like, Spawn or the Joker.
Mm.
But over the last couple years, especially with everybody's support and the way I've been able to grow and branch out with different characters, I love Ghost Rider. The color palettes that I've been playing around with, putting all the blues, purples, and then you got the hot colors opposed to it. It's a lot of fun to do. So definitely Ghost Rider is really up there. The Joker will never get old too, I guess. That's true.
Yeah. I mean, I think you got both characters down pat.
Of the Joker?
Both of them, Ghost Rider and Joker.
Oh, well, the Joker too. There's so many different ways to paint him. Like when I did that, I think 5 different versions of him. With the blue eye makeup, the red eyes. There's just infinite possibilities. Just like this right now. I honestly don't know what this is going to look like when it's done. It's evolving as I go. As I go, I'm starting to use different colors. It's infinite. You could use infinite different palettes and whatnot. That's what I love most about painting. So I don't have like a script in mind that I'm going after right now. To let you guys know what's going on in my mind.
So it's just layers and layers until.
Yeah, it's taking shape. Like that old saying, the figure's in the marble. You just gotta hit all the pieces from around it or wherever it goes. So it's there. I'm just sculpting it out and bringing it to life slowly.
Nice. Okay, I have another question from Afram. He's a budding writer who's soon to gonna have his comic. He wants to know, how did you find your way into doing art for comic books?
Well, I've always wanted to work in comics. Like I've said before, I used to make them and I sold them at my local corner store, PJ's Variety. And that was in grade school. So like grade 5, however old you are, that's when I first started selling them. I never stopped wanting to do this, like forever. Then Finch lives in my city, so I bumped into him at the mall, actually. From there, I started going over to his place, got to work with him, mentor underneath him. And then just kept evolving from there. So the Ultimatum series, like I've mentioned before, I helped out on the backgrounds in that. And that's where I got my first start.
Yeah, I have another great question from Behan. He wants to know about cars. What are you into? JDM or domestic? So the Japanese or the domestic?
Domestics, for sure. I like the sports cars. I'm a big Chevrolet guy, so the Corvette. I mean, it is probably the best car ever made.
Really?
I mean, yeah, you guys talk about sports and all that, and with me, it's like, Corvette, that's it right there.
Wow.
Well, I mean, you look at the life of how many years it's been in production. The new mid-engine one, I'm so on it. I mean, all mid-engine cars to me kind of look the same. So yeah, I like muscle cars. I'm really into almost anything.
So you might have just answered the next question. So Gene Donovan is asking, Johnny D, what's your favorite dream car? So I guess that was the answer.
It'd be like a two-part answer to that. So the 97 Viper 98 GTS, I think that is like a perfect car. Mm-hmm. That's definitely one of my dream cars. And then a C5 Corvette, which is a 5th generation, so from 97 to 2005. That's another one of my all-time favorites.
Nice. Okay, we have a question from Homie Reyes. He wants to know, what was your favorite art piece that you have done?
That I have personally painted?
Yeah.
The last few haha covers.
Oh, okay. Let me show that. Yeah. I mean, you know what? You really had fun with that.
Yeah, that was just pure passion right there. And I got to design the whole design of the clown, so there was no parameters around it.
Let me show that off. This is it. Yeah, it looks so scary. I mean, he's definitely a clown, but this guy looks like he's been around the block a few times.
Yeah, I like that look. He's got that grungy feel to him. And then again, the color palette, it's a little bit of the Rip of the Joker in a way. I mean, it's purple gloves. Yeah. Aside from the eye makeup, but only so much I can do with that.
I love the cigarette and his expression. It says it.
Wasn't the cigarette your idea too on this one, or no?
Was it my idea? But I just love it. He looks like a guy on his last legs, looking for the last hustle.
Like he would have a really grungy voice, like a smoker's voice. Yeah. Like he's been yelling for years and it's all worn out. And again, like I like texture, so every character I like to paint. Yeah. All their clothes are stained up. It's got holes in it. Nothing's clean and pristine. Everything's weathered and beaten. Definitely. So it's like he sleeps in the clothes. You know what I mean?
And he eats and sleeps in.
Yeah, exactly. Everything.
Yeah, he probably has only one outfit.
Yeah.
And then I also like the hair light, like in the at the bottom of his hair. Yeah. That little lighting really adds to it so much. Like it really makes the character pop.
I love doing those. I guess it'd be called like a kicker light. Right. And I like to incorporate that as much as possible. Yeah. I don't think that I overuse it, or even if I do, I don't really care because I just think it's so much fun. Even the next one, because you've got opposing, so it's a warm light coming in at the top, so it's like a yellow light. And the bottom is a cool one. Mm-hmm. So you got that dynamic of it.
It's beautiful. And then let me show the actually, by the way, this cover is almost sold out. I only have a couple of dozen left. Very strong sales. And awesome. We did a very small print run. And this one is selling well as well. This is the newest cover that you did for us, number 6. Yeah, I love that.
Again, I've heard some people say, oh, it looks kind of like, another character who's a clown and who's a little bit,
from
thicker.
Spawn, guy from Spawn. Yeah, Violated. Yeah.
It's no accident at all. I love that character. Now I got a chance to draw my own version of it. So, you know.
I mean, would you ever accept the ice cream from this guy?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Who would? But if it was a hot day out, and you were thirsty, you're parched, He's like, hey, I got this ice cream. You might take it, but I'm very thirsty. You know what I mean?
Very thirsty. So this was your favorite cover, huh? Interesting.
Well, between the two of them, because again, I love clowns. I love scary, creepy things. When I was younger, not too much. I used to get freaked out real easy. But you know, as the years went on, like when we did that heavy metal one, again, that was just a dream project of it. You know what I mean? It was a zombie. Got to go off with it.
Let me show that off too. And Milton says hello.
Hey, Milton.
And Katie has a two-part question. One's a almost like a commission question, and the other one is a request. All right, so I'm going to show you. Her question is. So, how much is to have Johnny do an original art piece and a tune-up on her vehicle? So,
what kind of tune-up are we talking? You need like the spark plugs done, or you know, like the oil change too?
See that? All right, so there you go, Katie.
Tune-up is a, you know what I mean? It's a wide spectrum.
Yeah, that's and depends on the vehicle too, right?
Yeah, that is true.
My mechanics constantly complaining that they keep changing the tools for the tune-ups. So he has to constantly rebuy the tools.
It depends. Like, you know, newer vehicles are not made to last. I don't care what anybody says about that. There's so much plastic and electronics. The electronics fail, especially like the new Dodge Rams. I don't know if where you guys are at, there's a lot of Dodge Rams around here. Everybody has a Dodge Ram, mainly because we're what do you call it? You know, Chrysler's city, so everybody buys Chrysler products.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So a lot of 300s, Chargers, Challengers. Everybody's got a Dodge Ram, and the Jeeps.
So the Chrysler cars are made in Canada?
Yeah, well, so like we have the assembly plant where they do the minivan, and then the Ram plant is in Detroit, Michigan, not too far from here. So
just over the water, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And again, I think they get like employee discount because of it, or so. I don't know. Everybody's got Dodge Ram. Nice. They're nice trucks, but you know, it's just a lot of electronics in them. Like every other vehicle too, though. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, so Lewis is amazed by your art, and Riaz Biller asked another great question. He wants to know who is your favorite artist besides yourself. Good question.
Well, it's like a love-hate with my own work. Some days I love what I'm doing, and other days I look at it and I just hate every last thing and I want to burn it. And I have burned a lot of my own pieces because I don't want anyone to ever see it.
So are you like a tormented artist, would you say?
You know, you're chasing something that'll never be there, and it's a chase of perfection or this vision in your head. And if you look into the history of every artist who's ever strived for what they've been, you know, going after, you never can attain it. Like it's not there. Even, you know, I'm sure Gabriel looks at his work and he just, certain days he hates everything. You know, and you're looking at it for all the hours. Some of the covers, you know, there's 3 weeks put into it. I don't want to look at it ever again just because I'm sickened by looking at it over and over and thinking about it.
Because you're too close to the source.
Yeah, that's why, like, when I say to you, I'm blind to it, I really can't see it. Literally, when I look at it, you just can't even see an image sometimes.
Really?
So there's an artist named Crayola, Greg Simpkins. Has anybody ever heard of him?
Hey, can somebody post that? Greg Simpkins, Crayola?
Greg Simpkins, Crayola.
Okay.
He is such an amazing painter and artist. It'd be pop surreal, I guess, is the category he falls into. Just amazing. I've been following him for years. It was another reason why I got into painting. Very inspired by his work.
Was that the artist that you showed me that does like landscape? Was that the gentleman?
No, that's Richard Schmid, and okay. I believe he just passed away last week or something like that.
Oh man.
I think he was in his 90s. I can't quite remember, but yeah, he was another one of my top favorite painters.
Okay, so actually, Craig Torres asked the question. Q for Johnny D. besides you as an artist, who is your inspiration doing painting? Okay, same. I guess same question, right?
Yeah, and again, I'm bad with names, better with images. But as I talk, more will come to mind. Because I've really, like I said before, branched out from just looking at comic artists,
Right.
and look more into like the old painters, John Singer Sargent,
Right.
you know what I mean, all those types of guys, and try and incorporate that work into it.
Right. Right. Do you like Renaissance art?
Yeah, of course. Again, terrible with a lot of the names. I have folders of different paintings that are my favorites. So yeah, they're timeless pieces too.
Definitely. So we have another question from our resident troublemaker, Jason Frisia. He says, "Do they teach art at CJEP? What is that? CEEJEP? What is that? CJEP? What is that?"
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Jason, I don't know. You got to be more.
You got to be more specific.
Yeah, I have no idea what that means. So Randall Shoup has a secondary question. He wants to know. He said, actually, it's a comment. He says, your Jokers and Ghost Riders are no two are the same painting. So he appreciates that.
I try and mix it up. I try and not repeat the same thing twice, but also at the same time, every painting or every drawing is also practice. So it's repetition. So bound to repeat sometimes. So
Behan is also a car lover. He says C5Z06. He loves it.
Yeah, that's a beautiful car. It's
got
a lot of power too.
Wow, is that one of the most fastest production cars in the U.S.?
Maybe it could have been up there a few years ago. Nowadays, I mean, it's tough to keep up with all the different Lamborghinis that come out and Bugattis and special editions. I can't even keep up with every last one of those. And those would be classified as hypercars or supercars. Right?
Okay. So Gene Donovan asked a question. I don't know what it means. It says, maybe it's a typo. You should do a loan that smokes through his throat. I don't know what that means. Might be a typo.
Should do a loan through his throat?
Yeah, loan. Maybe, yeah, I don't know what that, I think it's either a typo or when the...
Yeah, I do a lot of typos.
Yeah. Okay, so Craig Torres has another question. As an artist, who is your inspiration? Who is your inspiration doing painting? Okay, sort of similar question.
Like what inspires me to keep painting, essentially, or like my ideas flow from. Again, a lot of the coolest ideas that have come into my mind are when I'm just relaxing, and ideas will pop into my head, or I'll run with it, or again, I'll think, okay, Spawn, and you just kind of not meditate on it, but all of a sudden you get an idea like, okay, yeah, he just got in a fight, he got his jaw ripped off, and then his head gets thrown on the ground, and then all of a sudden I got like an idea of half the head sitting there. Or a few years ago I did the Violator like that with his head in the toilet, and it just came from that, like getting in a fight, his head gets thrown across the room, it lands in a toilet.
Wow. So okay, also
if that answers the question.
I think it does. So now I figured out what Gene Donovan meant. He says you should do a clown that smokes through his throat. That's what he meant. Clown.
A clown through his throat?
That smokes through his
yeah, that is a good idea. Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
It's scary too, yeah.
Would that I don't know if that would pass the censors.
Yeah, it should. I mean, some stuff I wonder if it'll, even like that cigarette that we put in there, I'm surprised that did get approved.
Yeah, that's true. So okay, we have No Saints just paid 100 for the Shin no Kage and wants to donate it to Frank Messina. Wow, lucky you, Frank. Wow, I know Frank's a fan of his, so wow, lucky you, Frank. All right, so we have David Pickle say Chevy Silverado. Chevy Silverado
is a beautiful truck.
Yeah,
that is.
And Michael Sartowski wants your thoughts on a Tesla.
No, the Tesla? I'm not a fan of the Tesla at all.
No?
I don't know how that thing is so popular. I don't get it. Just number one, if you've ever looked inside the Tesla, it's hideous. I don't care how you're going to disagree with that. Like, the dash is just flat. There's nothing to it. There's no design at all on the inside. Yeah, okay, it's electric. Okay, how long is the battery going to last? Even like, replacement of the battery when the time comes. These are all questions that time will only really tell. Just not a fan of it. I don't think it looks good. Yeah, because it's a skateboard technology, so you could put any shell on top of it. So essentially, you could take an old 50s pickup truck and still slap it on top.
Mm-hmm.
So you could do any shape and whatnot. It's just not very good looking to me.
You know what? I don't know why, but I'm a big fan of the Tesla. I'm a big fan. I don't know why. I just love it. I love the design, the simplicity. I like the slickness.
Which model are we talking about here, too? Because there's a couple of them.
The S model, not the cheaper one. The S model, I think, goes for about 100K.
Okay, the one that has ludicrous mode or something like that. Whatever that is, I don't know. Exactly.
I know it has a dual motor and it has the longer range. But I wrote a prototype. I wrote a prototype about 7-8 years ago. My friend who had a auto magazine, they gave him a free one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so because he was writing about doing a cross country trip, and he wrote a blog on it. So they just gave him one. And when I wrote it, I fell in love with it. But that's just me. All right, so let's go to the next question. Peter Rivera asked a great question. He says, what is the weirdest request you have received for a commission?
I really haven't had any weird requests, or maybe I just have a very wide barometer of what I consider weird to be.
Right.
No one's ever said anything strange.
None weirder than a shady clown.
Yeah, no, nothing. Not really. Like, I've heard other artists talk about they've gotten some strange requests. I've never had any like that. I don't know why. I'd like someone to ask me something weird, but they don't.
Okay, so let's see. You know who does weird commissions? The Korean prodigy, Kim Gi-jung.
Kim Jong-gi.
Yeah, Kim Jong-gi, right? You're right. Yeah, Kim Jong-gi, right? He does a lot of erotica. He puts a lot of that in his commissions. You notice that?
Yeah, I've got some of his books. I bought him before his name really blew up a few years back.
Right.
He does amazing work. It really is. I don't know why he's not on more stuff. He hasn't done any actual books over here, has he?
He's coming out with one, I believe. There is one. He does a lot of covers, but there is one. The name escapes me. It was just solicited.
Oh, okay. Because I have like his what do you call it? Creator-owned book from a few years ago too.
Right.
Yeah, he's a true master. That guy.
Oh, he is so talented. I think artists appreciate him more than anybody else.
Yeah, you know what though? He does those live demonstrations. There's always a packed audience, and I think everybody just likes to watch him start. You know what I mean? Get lost in it.
It is. How does he do it? Also, I have another question from Mr. Bilar. Okay, so how he wants to know, how do store variants covers work? How much input does an artist have?
How much input does an artist have on store variants?
Yeah.
It depends on who you're doing the store variant with. But for the most part, everybody's pretty... if somebody contacts me for a variant, they kind of know what the style is. So they leave it up to me to really just do something Johnny D type of thing,
Right.
But yeah, like everything we do, it's a team effort back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say across with everybody, they want to put their input in, and it's got to be a team effort.
Definitely. I have another car question from Peter Rivera. 67 Vet or 67 Shelby Mustang? I know my answer.
I don't know how to compare a Mustang to something with your sports analogies.
Yeah.
But what's the teams that you don't like? That's the Mustang for me. How you just, rib on everybody with Mustangs.
Yeah.
Again, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not in the same league with the Corvettes. It's more of a Camaro.
But the Shelby Mustang is special. 67 Shelby Mustang.
Yeah. Well, it's special, but again, it's not a full frame car. It's still got 4 seats. Doesn't have the
Okay.
2 seats.
Okay.
You know, again, like okay, I have a '76 Corvette,
Yeah.
and again, I got it when I was in high school. I built it with my dad, my grandpa at the time.
Wow.
The last thing I did to it, you know, did myself and whatnot. So I've been a Corvette fan for a very, very long time.
You're a big American muscle car fan, huh?
Yeah, I had a Nova a few years back too. My dad's got an El Camino. Also have Monte Carlo. Love Monte Carlos. That was also my first car was a Monte Carlo in '86.
My first car was a Thunderbird Turbo, 1987. Yeah, beautiful car. I just love that to death. I've never won a race. I used to race. I have to tell you, I lost every race I entered. It was so embarrassing because it was a stick shift.
Oh, okay.
And these guys would like stay on first or second gear all the way, and I didn't want to burn my car.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing too with racing. Like you're constantly breaking parts and whatnot, and I really like to just baby my cars now because I don't want to have to replace things. You know, I like to take it somewhat easy on them. But nowadays, again, if you're into the car scene more, if you don't have at least 1,000 horsepower, it's really nothing to talk about. They're up to 2,000, or some of these Vipers, they got like 2,800 horsepower, which is insane.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, so No Saints just donated the Shino Kage to Frank Messina. Thank you so much. That was really, really nice of you. Jay Keller, Treyarch, Treych. I'm not sure what that means. Jay Keller is the gentleman that bought your palette knife Vader.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he paid and then he donated it back to the
Yes.
auction. So Dr. Alex bought it. Yeah, he wrote Treyach, Traech. I don't know what that means.
Trach.
Traech. Maybe it's a typo. Okay. And Riaz Miller said the new one has a Dogecoin mode. Okay. Is that the Shelby or a Vet? I don't know.
That's probably the Tesla or something like that.
Right. Okay, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I think they stopped taking Bitcoin, I believe.
Tesla did?
Yeah.
Oh. Is there a reason or?
I think Elon Musk said to make a Bitcoin, it uses too much electricity. I guess he didn't want to contribute to the the world's emission problem. Because
yeah, but even to power a Tesla, you still got to get the power from somewhere. So you have to get it from power plant.
Right.
And this is the thing too. All the rest of the parts on a Tesla is like a normal car.
Right.
So it has to be mined. The metal has to be made. The plastics come from somewhere, petroleum based. So it still comes from a lot of the same things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And he said, I guess he's talking about Kim Jong-ji. The video of him drawing next to Jim Lee is epic.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Jim Lee was drooling, wasn't he? Like a fanboy.
They both did the Wonder Woman's, right? Is that the one you're talking about?
I think so. Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, I've watched almost everyone that's out there on Jim Lee, and most of them on Kim Jong. But now he streams so much that I can't keep up, because then I just sit there and stare at the screen the whole time, and then I'm not painting if I'm watching.
Yeah. So Christian Godez, hey Jason Hoffman, what's going on? Christian Godez asked a question: where does someone get a commission from you? That's a good question.
That is a good question. The answer is a little more difficult though. I've had a lot of commission requests, and I'm extremely thankful and grateful for the outpour over the last year. I just can't keep up with all the covers, personal works, because again, in the personal works, I get to grow as much as possible. And then the back and forth with all the emails, it adds up over time, because I do everything myself. I ship, I do the concepts, the work. it can be a little overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm very, very happy with the amount of people that want commissions. One of these days, I'm going to open up a few spots just to at least, get to some people.
Nice. Okay, so we have Jay Keller just elaborated. He said Dodge Challenger Hellcat Red Eye.
Yeah, those are very, very fast, and there's quite a few of them around here. They make a lot of power too.
Yeah.
Same with that new pickup truck, the T-Rex.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much it's at, like 800 horsepower or something like that. It's to compete with the Raptor. So you got Raptor, then you got T-Rex.
Wow, the 800 horsepower. That's a lot of power. Jeez.
Yeah, but nowadays everything that's coming out, I mean, you're not going to be talked about unless you got 1,000 horsepower or close to it. Which is great.
Yeah, everybody's trying to one up each other.
Yeah. Which again, it pushes innovation and whatnot. So on that front, it's a very good thing.
Okay, so Peter Rivera had another great question. He says, have you ever had a fellow artist throw shade at your work, and what was your immediate reaction, and how did you respond?
Not that I know of yet. Everybody I've met has been really cool and really nice. So I don't have any stories on that front. Trying to think. No, I can't say I have. Maybe I'm sure someone has said something. I just haven't heard it.
Okay.
Which is okay. Everyone is entitled to their opinion.
So Behan says he's working on a 72 Nova and he doesn't like Dodge Hellcats. He said, all right.
I had a 74 Nova, so I think that's like the same body style.
So that one is very popular among collectors, right?
Yeah, they've really shot up in the last few years too. I should have held on to it, but didn't. A lot of those old muscle ones, like the Mopars and whatnot, they shot through the roof a few years back. I think they're still up there.
So Craig Torres wants to know if you are a basketball team, if you're a basketball fan, and which team do you go for?
I'm not a sports guy at all. I never got into it. I can't keep up with any of it. When I was younger, I used to race go-karts.
Yeah.
Again, like I had the option. I could go play hockey, or my dad found there was a place we could race go-karts, and I've always kind of just been into motorsports. So.
All righty, and we got a lot of Bitcoin issues. So Mr. Bella said Elon Musk had environmental concerns. But little kids mining for cobalt is okay. Good point. Musk, Jason Hopkins said, Musk's issue about Bitcoin is all BS. He had Bitcoin for over 5 years, and there's no way he and his team of intelligence didn't know back then it was bad for the environment. It's way to lower the price to grab more. Maybe. All right, so let me go for some auction items, guys. Let me add some auction items. I have a special auction remark by Johnny D. I'm going to show you a live shot. It's of our new, one of his favorite books. It's new of Cold Dead War. I'm going to show you guys. And then I'm going to show you a video by Triple J. Triple J made a video for us. He wants to thank you guys personally. I'm going to show that right now. So Michael Saratowski wants to know, Johnny, can you have Spawn say hanky panky time? I don't think that's a good idea. These guys are out of control.
Well, I think it's an original idea, that's for sure.
Yeah, you guys are out of control, guys. Really.
So I hope it's interesting for everybody watching. Again, from where it was when you first tuned in to where it's at now. And that's the other thing with painting. There's so many different levels of a finish of a painting. So, you could have extremely tight rendered or really blocky, chunky look. We'll see what it's like at the end of the night. That's another thing I love about painting, depending on what mood I'm in.
Yeah, definitely. It's really coming to life. It's coming to life. Yeah, I didn't realize that the base is blue. Is that before he goes red?
Well, this part is red. His face is it's a black, so you could use any colors. Like you could use purple, or you could use a blue. You could use a green. So what I like to do is instead of just blacking it all out, it's dead. I like the bone look on the, which is normally the white of it, and then incorporating that into the teeth. Then you also have the warm versus the cool. It just gives it a little bit more life. It's something fun to play with. So right now, as I'm going, I'm plugging in colors that I think work more, and yeah, just letting it evolve on its own.
Okay, we have another question from Peter Rivera. What's more of a challenge, drawing Spidey or a Hulk?
Spider-Man, not because it's necessarily challenging. I've never been into drawing Spider-Man. I know there's some guys that are they're made for Spider-Man and they can do a great job. It's never been my character. I've never I got this great idea for Spider-Man. It just doesn't come to me like that. So I'll definitely say Spider-Man. Hulk is fun.
Okay, I'm gonna bring one of your special books. Okay, this one is a very special remark. Okay, this one is a very special remark. Sorry about that.
Oh, that.
Yeah, this one is very special. I think this is has to be. Let me show you a close up, guys. This one is sold out. Cold at War. Look at that remark, guys.
Yeah, it's done with a gold Sharpie.
Yeah, it looks really nice. This one's gonna be an auction, guys, and this one is a 9.8 sharp front and back. All right, let me see. This one will be an auction. Over there. All right, guys, this one's gonna be an auction, and opening bid will be 100, guys. Can anybody open? This one's a opening bid is 100. This is done by Johnny D. This will be eligible for a yellow grade. Okay, we have question by Michael Saraptowski. He says, "Did you grow up watching Bob Ross?"
I started watching Bob Ross in high school. So I guess that's considered growing up watching him. Yeah, he's an amazing artist. He really is. It's crazy how that is so timeless too, because those are from the 90s and late 80s, I believe.
I heard his paintings go for a lot of money because he never sold it. Like there's very few in the market.
Yeah, I saw something where they found a stash of, because they were all kept in some warehouse or something like that. I don't know if they ever got sold, but yeah, they go for he's like a cultural icon now too. Everybody on YouTube, they've got to have some sort of Bob Ross, ish thing or something like that. So
he kind of reminds me. Oh, Jay Keller has a bid 110. Yep. Gene Donovan also said, yeah, Bob Ross paintings go for a mint. You know who Bob Ross kind of reminds me of? Who's that guy? It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Who's that?
Mr. Rogers?
Mr. Rogers. Yeah, he kind of reminds me of him.
Because he's very calm?
I guess because he kind of he's very PG. He talks to you with respect. You know, he never gets angry. He's always like.
And you know, he was a drill instructor in the army, eh?
No way, was he?
Yeah. I guess his personal life was very private, and he did that for a while, and then he went into that painting, and it's very calm.
There's you mean Bob Ross was a drill sergeant?
Yeah, not Mr. Rogers. I couldn't see that in a million years.
No. There's a rumor going around, which was proven to be false, about Mr. Rogers. That Mr. Rogers, under his sweater, he was full of tattoos, and he was a sniper. See, he was a cold dead killer.
Really?
Yeah, but it was just a rumor, but they disproved it. They said it was just a bad rumor. But
how did they disprove it though? They got a picture of him with no shirt on?
I believe somebody did research, because this was like a rumor started by who knows, maybe kids, but it really snowballed into something really serious.
I never heard that before.
Yeah,
I used to watch. Did you ever hear of Mr. Dress Up? Is that no? Anybody hear about that guy? I don't know if it was a Canadian thing or not. He was kind of like that, and he had this like chest, and he would always put on these outfits and stuff. I love watching that show.
We have another great question from Daniel Choi. Daniel Choi is joining us recently. He said, is there a character you don't like drawing?
Is there a character
that you don't like to draw?
Well, it would more or less be a genre I don't like to draw or paint. It'd be really anything that's just that I can't make angry or dirty in the way of like I said, patina and just ripped up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like super clean looking characters. I think that's why I don't enjoy drawing Superman, because the suit always has to be like perfect. Like you could kind of tatter it up and stain it up a bit, but
These two goody two shoes, you don't like those characters?
Yeah, it's not a character for me. I was really happy with the way that palette knife turned out of him. I did, was it last year?
That was nice.
Thank you. I was very happy with that one.
Okay, I have another. So Mr. Billow said, violent Bob Ross fights in the UFC. That's hilarious. Okay, so Behan said something. I'm not going to repeat it. Okay, there's a documentary of someone trying to find Bob Ross painting for a gift, and ends up with him learning that there is a warehouse that has all his painting and none are for sale. Yeah, I seen that documentary. That was very interesting.
Maybe that's what I watched too then.
Yeah, that was. But I think one of them got out as a gift to one of his fans, and that one somehow ended up on the open market and fetched a lot of money.
Yeah, I heard it like millions or something like that.
Yeah.
Makes sense though. I mean, come on, he's an icon, so like,
But his paintings were not top tier. If I'm being kind, you know what I mean?
You don't like them in that way?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was okay, but are they really top tier? You know what I mean? They're more like speed painting.
Well, he did every painting twice as well, right?
Is that right?
So he would do it beforehand, and then he would redo it on the live broadcast. You know what I mean? Like
that makes perfect sense. He wants to work out all the mistakes or problems he would have.
I think so. Maybe it was like his form of doing a layout instead of just doing a small thumbnail, which doesn't really make sense. But yeah.
So Joseph Chrysler said the documentary on Mr. Rogers shows him swimming laps, something he did regularly. Wasn't covered in tags. Seemed to be a genuine article. Okay. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I think that rumor is definitely false. Yes, it was definitely a rumor that was circulated. Yes, this is up for auction. Dr. Alex, this is up for auction. This will be. Can you put on this piece? Can you put glow in the dark paint on this?
On this?
Yeah, on the one that's
no, because this is oil, and the glow in the dark is some sort of an acrylic. So you would have to put it on ahead of time.
No, the one that's being auctioned, the Corvette War.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, technically we could maybe like his eye. Is that what someone's asking?
Okay, so we could add glow in the
Yeah,
dark.
yeah, if you want that, we'll make his eye glow or whatever you want.
Okay, so if anybody wins, if they have the option to get it glow in the dark. All right, yep. Dr. Alex, this is off for auction.
And that glow paint is such a pain to work with. I can't believe it. I layered it so many times.
Yeah. It just doesn't take, huh? The paper.
Well, the paint doesn't move like normal paint. I thought it would move like acrylic paint. It doesn't. It moves around like I don't know how to describe it. It's just. And then I also take every one of them. I got to put it in sunlight and then go into a dark room and then look to see if it glows. So each one I had to move around, and by the end of it, I was glad that I wasn't doing more.
Yeah, definitely. And I think somebody said Bob Ross was in the military. So that's correct, right?
Yeah,
he was in the military. Okay, interesting.
I think that was around I think he was in Vietnam. I don't know, maybe.
Wow. Can you imagine? You get wounded by Bob Ross. You never live that down.
Yeah.
You'll never live that down. All right, here it is. Look at this coming to life, guys. Look at that. Wow. That red really pops.
See, that's the relativity of color. Once you start putting the colors next to each other, everything starts to change and shift. So that's what's going to start taking shape now.
So Gene Donovan says he's appreciating you suffering for us, doing so many layers for the glow in the paint.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, it got a great response. So, it's always fun to try, do new things, mix it up a bit.
Yeah. I think Spawn's got to be right up there with all your favorite characters, right?
Yeah, Spawn used to be a huge favorite character of mine. And over the years, in a way, I've just made new favorite characters that I like to play around with. I mean, it'll always be one of my all-time favorites, but, Ghost Rider's really been exciting.
Yeah, no, Ghost Rider. Yeah, there's so many variations, but I think you nail it every time.
Well, there's also a blue version of Ghost Rider. I don't know the name of them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to experiment with one of those one of these days.
Terry says hello, Johnny and the gang. And Terry, we wish
Terry.
We wish you the best during your radiation treatment.
Yes, I did not know about that.
Yeah.
I wish you the best as well.
She's still waiting for her half Harley Quinn, the painting, for the commission. And I think Juan Ramos is waiting for his Joker. Yeah,
Those still haven't came back?
No, they're taking forever. I mean, we mailed those out promptly, but they had it for forever now. And it's still on the queue, and it says scheduled for grading, but it's been like that for months.
Do you think it's possible to ever have a grader on the stream and ask them some questions about the grading process and whatnot? Or I'm interested in a lot of it too, really.
Yeah. I don't think they'll come on screen. They'll get so much negative feedback,
That's probably true, yeah.
Behan, no, we didn't mail out yours yet. We will do it tomorrow, though. We've been really, really backed up. Hold on. Let me start the clock. Let's start the clock. We have for this piece, it's an auction. It's 110. We have 110 from Mr. Keller. Okay, we have, and this will have the glow in the dark. I'm going to start the clock, guys. $90 seconds, guys. 90 seconds.
Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. And I know everybody's here pretty much every Friday and Wednesday as it is. But I enjoy the company while I paint. It's relaxing.
So people want to know: do you ever wear a long sleeve?
It must. Now that I think about it, every post it's probably only a tank top. People think I don't have sleeves. I wear long sleeves. Yeah, I try not to. You know, the hotter the weather goes, the less I like to wear. So, you know, it's pretty hot out lately.
Okay. All right. So, Nate Castro wants to know why I don't use another grader, because actually I'm a facilitator for CGC, so I work for them technically. I work for them. So, you know, I'm not really being negative on them. I'm just telling them how they should improve their business, because they are a good company. They are a good company, and they should really listen to the people and improve. All right, so 10 seconds on the glow in the dark. Guys, this is was a auction. Congratulations to Mr. Keller, Jay Keller.
Congratulations, Jay.
Yeah,
So Jay Keller is who bought the Darth Vader then?
Yeah, he bought the Vader. He paid for it, and he donated it back to the Triple J auction. So Dr. Alex ended up buying it because he was the second bidder. So that one piece generated almost $3,000.
Yeah. Really, thank you all for the support and whatnot, and that was amazing. I'm glad I could help out in that way too.
Yeah, definitely. And Triple J was here today. Triple J was here. I'm going to show you a picture. He gave me a heartfelt video. This is Triple J today, and he donated 3 books back to the auction for next week. And we will, whoever participated, the artists, the bidders, the people that donated, will have a chance to win these items. So, and I'll play the video soon. Okay, I have a new item for auction, guys. This will be an auction. I'm gonna put a new item. Jay won this one. Congrats, Jay. Okay, this one is this one's actually a claim, guys. This is a 1 in 50 Heroes Reborn Barrage cover. All right, $30, guys. 1 in 50. This one's a claim. Yeah, definitely, Terry. This is correct. So there was the lag started when they started grading the trading cards, and they actually hired 70 new people. But I don't really see the speed, gain. So I hope they get their assembly line back in order. Yeah, that's a great question, Terry. Okay, I'm gonna show the egg rolls again. So I'm gonna have an egg roll for tonight. So egg roll for tonight. First place tonight's egg roll earning is medal number 2, signed twice by Greg Capullo and Snyder. Second place egg roll is a first printing of Marvel Voices number 1, remarked and signed by Damian Scott 9.2. Third place. Second place opens up at 40, and third place opens up with 50. Marvel Voices number 1, second printing, signed 3 times, 9.8. Okay, those are the egg rolls, and this is the egg rolls for next week. Whoever participated will get these. Triple J donated these. Heroes number 1, signed 10 times, and then X Force number 2, second appearance of Deadpool, signed by Rob Liefeld and Fabian Nicieza. Third place is a She-Hulk number 1, 8.5. Okay, so that will be next week. That's the free egg roll for anybody that participated. Hey, Triple J, what's going on, buddy? You made it home. Okay, I'm gonna play this incredible, heartfelt video that Triple J actually made. Still downloading, so give me a second. Let's talk to Triple J. Yeah, thank you so much for those 3 gifts, Triple J. So Behan, the egg rolls are very simple. Egg rolls are raffles. So Facebook doesn't allow us to do raffles, so we call it egg rolls. Anybody that wants to purchase the egg rolls, all they have to do is send us $10. There's gonna be a banner on the bottom. Send us $10, and you'll be on the egg roll wheel for each $10. You could buy as many as you like, but each egg roll is $10, and you'll be on the wheel. Okay, Mr. Biller wants to know, what does Johnny, what do you think about Liefeld's drawing of feet?
There's a lot of people who don't draw feet. I know he always gets the butt of the jokes on the feet, but a lot of people don't draw feet. And again, I don't think necessarily people don't like to draw feet, but they run out of space on the page. Or like me, I like to build layers. So if you got a character on like a rooftop, you want to put like a chimney in front of one, and then, you know what I mean, like build a bit of a foreground to them. Right. Before you know it, no foot is in the picture. You know, hands are far more difficult than feet, for sure.
But his proportions are really bad, though.
Who, Rob Liefeld?
Yeah, Liefeld.
He also didn't he get his start when he was like 18 or something like that?
Yeah, he did, and he would always say that he never took an art lesson. He says that with pride.
Yeah, well, on that part, I mean, it's all subjective, I guess, in the end of the day.
Yeah.
But to get a start that young, and at that time, I think he got like a lot of success right away, did he not?
That's true, yeah.
Too fast. Yeah, and then it's like, well, what's the point in, you know, taking an art lesson if you're already making millions of dollars and selling books? How many people are going to stop and go, hey, I'm going to, you know, switch everything up? I think that's probably where some of it comes from.
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, definitely. And also, I'm going to play this video. Triple J just thanked everyone. This is a heartfelt thank you from Triple J. He just says he can't thank everyone enough. I'm going to play a video that Triple J made. It's a very large file, so I hope it comes out okay. Okay, here's the
It's Triple J here live at the Bulletproof headquarters. I just brought these in. I wanted to do a thank you egg roll for all the guys who contributed to us. You know, you don't know how much you helped us, and that's why I picked this book especially, because you guys are my heroes, and one of you heroes will get this. You guys are my personal heroes, and my wife's and my son's. I can't thank you enough for shedding some light in my darkest hour. Thank you, guys.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna show these stuff again. So these are gonna be next week. So we gotta thank Triple J. So these will be on next week for whoever participated in the Triple J's auction, and these include the artists. So the first place is many signatures on this Heroes book. It's about 10 signatures, guys. You got Neil Adams, Joe Quesada, big names over there. And second place, second place is X-Force #2, second appearance of Deadpool, signed by the famous Rob Liefeld and Fabian Nicieza. Third place would be a She-Hulk. Number 1, 8.5. So these were all donated by Triple J, and we will do the auction next week, Friday. It's a free auction for anybody that actually participated in his auction. Okay, we have another question for Terry. Terry said, Johnny, how long have you been in the comic industry?
I was first published in 2009. So, and I think I did those backgrounds for Finch in 2008. So it's been a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been collaborating with Finch for a long time, and he's sort of like your mentor.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, it's true. We have to get together with him and do some painting again. Yeah, I've again learned so much from him, and I'm ever grateful for the amount of knowledge that he passed on. Because again, he didn't have to do that. It's not like he didn't charge me anything to do it. So it was a priceless experience.
Yeah, I mean, I've known Finch a very short time, but like I keep saying, he is probably one of the nicest people, not just an artist, nicest people I've ever met.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time with him. So 2008. So yeah, that's well over 10, 12, 13 years now. Mm-hmm. And I've been to several conventions with him. He took me to San Diego in 2009, I think it is. I still have the tag from it. I try and keep all of the badges when I do a convention.
Right.
So yeah, a lot of great times going around with him and whatnot. I actually went into the Hard Rock because he couldn't go to all the after party stuff, so I got to go and use his passes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So John Brown asked, he made a comment. He says Ditko couldn't draw feet either. Steve Ditko, Amazing Spider-Man 22. He drew himself into a panel, looking at a picture of himself, wishing he could draw feet like that. That's hilarious.
I drew myself into a panel.
Did you?
Yeah, it's in a Vampirella book, and it's a guy in the background. I don't know if it necessarily looks like me. He just has a little bit of a mustache and a goatee, and he's got his backpack. And I don't know why I did that now that I think about it, but yeah.
That's funny. And Mr. Billa has another question. Who is the better artist from an Image Bunch, Todd or Jim Lee? That's kind of loaded, that question.
It's loaded in the way of like, because art is subjective, right? I would say that Jim Lee's structure, he's one of the greatest of all times. Like, he can naturally draw shapes and forms. That's one of the things that makes him the amazing artist he is. Not many people can just draw shapes like he can. Right. Todd McFarlane had that almost like a graphic design element. He brought all the panel layouts, you know what I mean? A lot of these interesting angles and stuff like that. If you go for shot of just a figure for figure, yeah, I would give it to Jim Lee for sure.
You know, I noticed something about Todd. I mean, he is a exceptional artist, and he's probably done as much for comic industry as anyone, including Jim himself. But some of his poses, even though they look fantastic, they're kind of impossible. You know, the way the body contorts.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of artists do that too, though. Like, the hips are disjointed. That's the only way to get these legs to fly around, and knees and stuff like that. So yeah, Todd definitely did. There's no two ways he is an icon. But Jim Lee, I mean, again, he's got amazing proportions. There's so much energy in his work. Yeah. Todd is like, rock and roll. It's like maybe not all the chords are perfect, but it sounds great. Right. So
well said. That's right. Yeah. Very stylized.
Yeah.
But the guy, he's the only guy that could really save the industry from himself.
Todd McFarlane?
Yeah, he's really doing exceptional things because he had over 300 issues, right? And most of them were under $3. It was always $2.99. And to this day, I think his title is the only one that's $2.99. And
no, what, for a Spawn book?
yeah, it's $2.99.
I thought they were $3 or $4.99. Because Spawn used to be the most expensive book, was it not?
No, never. It was always $2.99. He always kept it, unless
Does somebody have a current Spawn book on hand? I used to have them up here.
Well, no.
I don't.
The one you have is more expensive because it's a 300 issue. It's like a double size. One you have, but the regular Spawn.
Yeah. Okay. This is $7.99 on the inside.
Yeah.
Doesn't say a different price.
Yeah.
I mean, you know prices better than I do, so I'm not gonna challenge you on that because I guarantee I'll lose. But I swear, I remember paying like $5, and it felt like buying a premium brand of a comic. Felt like there's more effort put into it. I love the colors and the paper. It was higher quality back then. I thought that was part of the price point.
No, maybe in Canadian money.
Okay, you could be right on that though. Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah. So actually, the Spawns are the cheapest comic price point wise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he's starting a new universe called the Spawn universe, and he's starting at a time when the industry is kind of imploding. So I think everybody's looking for him for guidance. We're hoping that he can save the industry from himself. Yeah, he's a very smart businessman.
Yeah, for sure. There's no two ways about that.
Yeah.
But what about the last few years then? If we have a constant slope on the downward, why hasn't anybody stepped in ahead of time?
Because the industry is very dysfunctional. I mean, we have a lot of talent. We have a very, very talented people, writers and artists.
Mm.
But the people in charge are very dysfunctional. They really do not understand long term. They're looking for short term, and I really fault Marvel for this. They have for each cover, for each title, they have about 40 new covers, which is not healthy for the industry. But that's just another conversation for another day.
Yeah, well, I mean, for me, I've always tried to build my name and whatnot on just quality. Again, I love what I do, and I want to keep growing and whatnot. It's never just been about, okay, I'll hammer out these works. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you on longevity and whatnot.
Yeah. So Tom Nolan just joined us. He just said he updated us. He said sports started at $195 and stayed that price for a long time, and now currently it's a $2.99 title, except on a special occasion like a 300th issue or something like that.
Yeah.
And actually, Oscar Bravo just joined us, and he wants Todd and Jim Lee to settle who's the better artist with an arm wrestle.
I might give that one to Todd. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, he's Jim Lee is kind of short, so kind of small in stature, not in talent, but in stature.
Yeah, I got to kind of meet Jim Lee. A couple times actually. Yeah. There's no way he would remember it, and only got to meet Todd the one time.
And Todd's Canadian, isn't he?
Yeah, I believe he was from Vancouver, but
yeah,
he lives in Arizona now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Afram asked another question. He saw someone write online that this is becoming the indie age in comics. Sounds cool, but not sure it's true. Thoughts?
The indie age of comics?
Yeah.
I kind of would agree with that. Like, it would be a second coming of the indie age. Because, the big indie age would have been the first one in the 90s with the formation of Image.
Right.
And now it does seem like a lot of people are over at Image. It seems like all the hot titles are over at Image.
Yeah.
So I would agree with that.
Definitely. Me too. I would definitely agree. I think indie titles are becoming more mainstream, and it's better written and better drawn. Even the production value is improving.
Well, but if you have an original idea, it's not like DC will let you publish Department of Truth. There's no sector for it anymore, right? So
Yeah.
where else are you going to go? You're either going to do Image or you're going to do self-publish through like a Kickstarter or something.
Right.
So I lost my train of thought.
John Brown's read that it's a cinema age of comics. Yeah, a lot of books are becoming cinematic. Yeah, that's true. Triple J also thinks so. It says Marvel and DC are losing it because corporate decisions are made over the artists and writers. Yeah, very true.
Well, but that's also the other thing of a big company like that, where there's these characters and everybody is still in control of them, opposed to someone who goes to Image, you get to do whatever you want. It's your creation. You have free reign of it.
Yeah. And Afram also said new wave indie age. Yeah. I think something similar happened to the film industry.
Yeah.
New wave cinema. I think a lot of it came from Europe too.
I've always been a big fan of independent comics and whatnot because, like I said, when I was younger, I was making them independently, and I used to watch. I can't believe no one's heard of the show Anti-Gravity Room. It was all about comics. It was interviewed with creators and whatnot.
I've heard that.
Okay,
one.
You've heard of it?
Yeah, I've never watched it, but I heard of it.
You can't even find it on YouTube. It was so cool. And I used to stay up till like 2 a.m. because that's the only time I could catch it. And I was so inspired by watching that show. And it was like, do you remember a comic about a carton of milk and cheese or something like that from the 90s?
Right.
Do you remember that book, though?
Which book?
It was a carton of milk in a brick of cheese or something like that.
Oh, yeah, milk and cheese.
Okay,
yeah,
there you go. So I'll never forget seeing the interview with those creators, and I was so inspired. Like, like I can make my own book, and oh my God, I ate it all up. I wish I could find that episode.
You know what? That was I think the creator was called Evan Dorkin.
Oh, okay.
I believe. And actually, the funny thing is, guess who signed this book, guys? Guess who signed this book? Evan Dorkin.
Look at that.
What are the
odds?
How does the universe work like this? See this, guys? Evan Dorkin has signed. I'm gonna show a close up that the book Triple J donated. Nobody knows who he is, but I think he's the gentleman that did Milk and Cheese that Johnny D is talking about.
And it gets better because everybody right now, underneath the seat you're sitting on, there's $100 bill.
You get 100. You get 100. Thanks.
Everybody's got it. Yeah.
You get 100. All right. There you go. See? Wow, that's crazy.
I can't believe that. Yeah.
But you know what? That show that you're talking about, Anti-Gravity Room, is so good that the universe wiped it from YouTube because they couldn't compete. It was so good, they just wiped it from the earth.
And I think it was a Canadian show.
You know why? I think the Kardashians wiped it because the Kardashians are, has absolutely no, content or, or value.
You don't watch the Kardashians?
I watched it once.
The truth is coming out more than once.
It once, but I think I was gonna stab my eyes with an ice pick. And there's a curse with the Kardashians. All the men,
because the father, right?
Yeah,
He's an attorney.
Right. Father was best friends with O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
And also the husband became Bruce Jenner became a post-op, or is it pre-op transsexual, and he's running for mayor.
Mm.
All the men on that show either became a drug addict or they fell into this, like they went nuts. Like Kanye went nuts. I think one of the basketball players became a big drug addict.
Yeah, I saw something about that too.
Yeah.
See, I haven't watched television in so many years now because I watch just YouTube because I like to watch what I want when I want, and there's no commercials.
Yeah, me too. I'm a big YouTube guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't run into like any network shows in a very, very long time.
Okay. Michael Saratowski asks a question. Have you ever rejected a cover because the comic itself was bad?
No, I haven't rejected anything like that, but I have just said I don't. I suit the character, the subject matter. I can't bring anything to it because I don't think I can make something of it. It's not worth it. And at this point too, I've been published over 200 covers, I would say at this point, because I did a ton for Dynamite years ago. Even before I stopped under contract with them, I was up around 100 covers with them, and I don't know how many books at the time.
Yeah.
So at this point in time, I could feel, what I can bring to a character and kind of what I can't to a certain degree.
Right. Oscar asked a question. He wants to know, what would you say is the best indie book out there now?
I'm out of the loop on everything, so I'm not the one to ask. I haven't looked at a comic, like bought a comic and whatnot in a very, very long time. If you stood at paintings and pictures as long as I do, you wouldn't want to look at something else either. Like you can only take so much. I like to get out of the house. I like to look at the sky.
Yeah.
Like trees and stuff like that. You see things moving as well.
You like to live.
Yeah.
All right. So Terry wants to know, Johnny, did you leave Canada yet?
No, I was supposed to get a ride not too long ago, but it fell through.
I know. It's from Jason Freesia, right?
Jason Freesia, yeah.
Yeah, he missed the signal, this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave him one job. We gave him one job. And
one job.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
It'll be a lot of fun when we do get to do a signing and whatnot, because it's been built up so much that it's got to be a great time.
Yeah, we're going to have a barbecue. Michael Saratowski is going to be the grill master. And, we're going to have you do a stir fry, your famous stir fry. There's so much build up. I got to taste it now.
It comes down to a lot of the sauce. It's got to be a good, like teriyaki sauce.
Okay.
Right? So it depends on if you would like it or not. I can't make a homemade one quite yet, but I have been researching it. But the problem is I can't go into a store to get the recipe or the ingredients. Just go to a specialty store to get
right
the official stuff.
The best ingredient or the most important ingredient for a teriyaki sauce is oyster sauce. So if you get a certain oyster sauce.
Oyster sauce?
Yeah, oyster sauce. That's the main ingredient for teriyaki sauce. So if you use that as a base, you experiment with it, and you're gonna get a fantastic teriyaki sauce. Yeah.
Can you make teriyaki sauce from scratch?
I can't. I used to own a restaurant when I was 19, but
okay.
Yeah, so I know that's the main ingredient they use. And they used to get a specific brand from Chinatown. But
okay.
But that's like the basis of almost every sauce. So they
really
tweak it, and it really brings out the flavor.
Isn't that kind of like is it Caesar salad dressing? It's got anchovy paste in it or something like that. It doesn't sound too appetizing.
Right. Probably, yeah.
Yeah, when anchovy paste, it's not like, it doesn't have a good roll off the tongue.
Yeah. So Michael Saratowski likes the current indie books, Stray Dogs, Proctor Valley Road, Radiant Black, and The Recount.
What about Department of Truth? Are you collecting that one?
I was just about to say that. I think it's probably the hottest book right now, right? Department of Truth, with the conspiracy theory, written by Tinian the Fourth.
Yeah, that book is it's trending everywhere. I can't believe that.
I think it just got picked up, right? Is it a Netflix or is it Amazon? Somebody picked it up.
It was optioned, right? Optioned.
It was optioned, yeah.
So hopefully it does get turned into something then.
Yeah, I think it will. I mean, it's got a really good premise, and I think the head of the department is Lee Harvey Oswald.
And the budget of it wouldn't have to be crazy big, so it could be made. It's not like it needs a bunch of special effects or something like that.
Yeah. So Nay just asked me, Mr. Bitcoin, Mr. Blockchain asked me, why did I sell my restaurant? I had it for a year, and this is before I went to college. Yeah, I did it right out of high school. It was a full restaurant though. It wasn't a takeout, guy. We had takeout, but it was a full restaurant. It was called Autumn Pavilion. The hardest 1 year of my life. I would never wish that on even my worst enemy. Honestly, I didn't know what I was doing. It was too hard. I thought I knew what I was doing, but I
you
really
learned a lot then.
I learned so much, and I think that's the reason why I work so hard in my store, because I would never let it fail again. We sold it for pennies, but I call it a failure. We did sell it, but I call it a failure because we didn't recoup all the investment, and I didn't even pay rent because he was in my father's building. So my father probably lost most of the money, you know.
Were they in on it too, or was it just mainly
No.
you?
It was just me. I did it with my own money, but you know, the main reason was because my father didn't charge me rent because it was his building.
Hey, that's a good in though. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that was a good end, but it was just too. It was too hard for me. It was I was too immature, and restaurant business, you know, it's just a hard business. You're only good as your last meal, and I was in way over my head. Jason Frisia, the legend, is asking what is on today's egg rolls. Phil wants to know. Okay, Jason, this is just for you. And by the way, I lost a bet with Ernan. Also, Michael, if you're listening, Jermaine MTA bought one egg roll. I forgot to tell you, he bought it at the register today. So please add him on. Jermaine MTA bought one egg roll at the register. Okay, this is for you. First place egg roll tonight is, this is for Jason and Phil. First place is medal number 2. It's the Gabriel Del Lado cover, signed twice, once by Scott Snyder and other by Craig Capullo. Second place is a remarked first printing of Marvel Voices 9.2, remarked by Damian Scott and signed 9.2. Third place opens up at 50. Marvel Voices second printing, signed 3 times, 9.8, guys. So those are the egg rolls for tonight. Okay, we are finishing up. Okay, we are, and by the way, please add one egg roll for Mr. Ernan. He has beaten me on a bet. Lakers did win Wednesday night. LeBron had that clutch 3. That's right. That's right. Afram, that's correct. Mr. Myhole. There you go. All right, so we're gonna start with, we're gonna do a couple of more auctions, and we're gonna go to our big event for tonight, which is a Spawn live drawing by Johnny D. All right, so I'm gonna keep moving to the next item, guys. All right, this one's a claim. This was a claim, guys. This is 1 in 10 variant. 1 in 10 variant 2. This is Ultra Mega number 3. 1 in 10 variant. All right, guys. This one is a claim. This was a claim. Then I'm going to go to the next item, guys. I'm going to go real fast. Okay, we're going to do the flips afterwards. Okay, we got, this one's also this one's an auction, guys. Avengers number 1. This is a Ronin appearance. I believe this is the first appearance of Ronin. Avengers number 1. 1 in 50 ratio variant. Opening bid is 30, guys. Opening bid is 30. Okay, Triple J has the 30. Triple J has the 30. Triple J open for 30, guys. This one is a dark rain, the list 1 in 50 Avengers #1. Opening bid is 30. Oh, I stand corrected. This is a 1 in 100 ratio variant, guys. 1 in 100 ratio variant. Okay, let me show the first one. This one. Let me show you this one. Okay, this one is Ultra Mega number 3, 1 in 5 variant, and then this one is a Ultra Mega number 3, 1 in 10. And this one is actually a 1 in 100 ratio variant, guys. 1 in 100 ratio variant. Okay, this one is a 1 in 100 ratio variant. Okay, Daniel Choi, I see a 30. We have a Triple J has a 30, so you got to bid 35 to qualify. I'm gonna actually open the book and check the condition, guys. So Daniel Choi, you have to bid 35 to qualify. This one is a 9.6 to 9.8 candidate. Solid 9.6, but has a shot at a 9.8, guys. Okay, Daniel, 35. 35, Daniel. Ernie wants to know why is Batman bidding on a Marvel book. Right, there you go. Triple J was Batman. Okay, we got David Beckel 40. David Beckel has the first 40. I'm sorry, David Beckel, yeah, Behan. David Beckel has the first 40. Sorry about that. Triple J, yep. David Beckel has the first 40. Oh, Triple J said 45 because he's Batman. Yeah, isn't it a great book? A little quiet now because it's oh yeah, I gotta play some music. Let me play some music. Thanks, Oscar. I put some OGD. Okay, I'm gonna start 45. This is a cover by Frank Cho, by the way, guys. The Frank Cho cover. I'm gonna start the clock. $45. Okay, 90 seconds, guys. We got $45 from Triple J. 45 Triple J. Johnny, Terry wants to know, what is your favorite type of music?
Ooh, that's a good question. I like a little bit of everything. A lot of like house music.
Okay, Daniel has a high, $50. Go ahead. Sorry.
I like a lot of pop music too. I'm not
you
afraid
like
to admit
it. Do you have a favorite artist?
Do I have a favorite?
Yeah.
I couldn't think of one off like a direct favorite. Britney Spears is definitely up there.
Really? Oh my God.
There's so many hits,
Yeah, she is good. I mean, her early years are better.
Her early days are better?
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's so many great songs, and Katy Perry, another great one.
You know who I became a big fan? She's a pop singer, Miley Cyrus.
That's that one guy's daughter, right?
Yeah,
Billy
Ray Cyrus. I used to hate her because she was just out of control. I used to hate her, but she did a cover. She did a cover for one of the songs, and it just blew me away. And I thought from that cover, she became a true rock star. She really commanded it.
It wasn't Wrecking Ball, was it?
Not Wrecking Ball. No, Wrecking Ball is.
No, I know.
No, that's
I know Wrecking Ball wasn't covered.
Yeah, that was
I like that song 23. I think it's called by her, right? Wiz Khalifa's in it too.
Oh, okay.
Good song. I like a lot of songs that you hear like in a club and stuff like that.
They saw Heart of Glass by Pat Benatar. But if you guys get a chance to listen to it, guys, it is ominous. Yeah, that's right. Triple J said, "I'm Britney, bitch."
See, there you go.
Yeah, guys, if
you all listen to it too, and I know it.
Yeah. So Daniel Choi won. Congrats, Daniel. Yep, she is Hannah Montana. But guys, if you listen to Heart of Glass by Pat Benatar, wow, she became a rock star. That's the greatest cover I've ever listened to. And she really came on her own.
I probably know it if I heard it.
Yeah, she's very, very talented. All right, let me go to the next one. All right, next one is a homage to Amazing Spider-Man 39, first Goblin. This one is going to start off at 10, guys. This one is a auction. We're going to start off at 10, guys. Okay, guys, let me know who's your favorite pop artist. I see Pop Smoke from Mr. Billard. Yeah, Jason Pritchard. Yeah, I did like Jolene. A little bit. But I guess the Heart of Glass. Oh my God, what a song! She does it better than the original.
What about you, Hank? What's your favorite kind of music?
My favorite music. I used to be a big rock fan. I used to love the Doors. I was a big rock fan, but lately I'm getting obsessed with rap. I like Biggie Smalls. I like. Okay, we got $20 on. Okay, we have $10 May Behan 15. Jason Preacher has 20. Sorry about that. Lately, I'm listening to Biggie, Kendrick, like Eminem. I recently got into MF Doom thanks to my one of my associates. He actually gave me a sample a week before he died, so I didn't realize.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't realize that MF Doom was, I didn't know who he was, but I didn't really care for it because when my associate when he told me that he's as good as Biggie, I said that's impossible. So I immediately listened to it that I was gonna hate it. So so I immediately didn't like it, but after he passed, I started to really listen to it, and he's not bad. It's pretty good. Drake is okay.
So you gravitate more towards the older stuff, or not so much the more recent? Any of the SoundCloud rappers or anything like that?
No. I hate the recent rappers. I really like DMX. I like the old school guys. I think all the new rappers have no talent. I don't like mumble rap.
No, yeah. Well, there's a couple songs that I've got kind of.
Yeah.
I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Okay.
Who's the guy who does the song "Holiday"? It's not mumble rap at all.
Is it? Yeah. David Beckham likes DMX. I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Probably no. It's a great song. He's got a bunch of really good songs too.
Max Power likes Young MC. Tone Loc. Triple J likes 80s and 90s hip hop.
Yeah, I think I've been more into rap than rock across the board.
Nate Castro likes J-Lo. I lost all respect for Nate now. He likes J-Lo. I think she's really pop. I give her credit for becoming successful, but I don't know, guys. I don't know about J-Lo. Nate also likes Dre. Okay, Ghostface is all right. Nate Castro likes Snoop. Shaolin, okay. Triple J like Shaolin, okay. Yep, Nate Castro. Biggie is the greatest and the greatest who has ever lived.
I never really got too big into Biggie, to be honest with you.
He grows on you, but the thing is, he's a prodigy, and there will never be another like him.
Yeah, I get all that. I respect it all. I listen to more of like the old Wu-Tang Clan more than like of that same era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just funner to listen to.
That's true. Tupac, David Baker likes Tupac. I like Tupac, but I don't understand why they compare Tupac with Biggie, because Biggie would do circles around him.
Yeah, but they were kind of going at each other the same era and stuff like that, right?
That's true, yeah. So there was an East Coast, West Coast thing happening.
I would gravitate more towards Tupac than Biggie's, for sure.
So Max Power likes NWA. I really like NWA. I mean, that group is amazing. Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah, the movie was really awesome too.
That was a great movie. Mos Def was good. Louis Augusto likes Mos Def. Wu-Tang. Nate Castro likes Wu-Tang. J. Cole, yeah. Behan likes J. Cole. Yeah, J. Cole I can mess with. J. Cole, even though he's not the old school guys. Big Pun. I like Big Pun. Yeah, I thought his whole shtick was a biggest shtick.
Big Pun, that's going back then a bit. I remember Big Pun.
Triple J loves old music. Max Power also likes Oscar likes Lil Wayne. I have to agree with him. I don't like Lil Wayne as a person. I think he's a terrible person, but his music is very pop. It's very good, very catchy. Great lyrics.
He's got a lot of great hits, and he also coined the phrase "bling bling."
Did he really? Okay,
yeah.
The more I listen to the guy talk, I just hate the guy. He's got no redeemable features or qualities, but his music, I gotta give him credit.
Yeah, I haven't seen too many interviews with him, but when he was with as a Juvenile or Hot Boys or something like that years ago,
Yeah, he's with yeah, he's got no redeeming features. He's a terrible person. He's just a terrible. He used to be a protege of what's his name? The guy who used to own the Timberlands. Who's that guy?
Who used to own Timberland? Birdman?
Birdman, yeah. Birdman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's another terrible person. Mr. Put respect in the name, you know, respect.
Mm. Yeah, well, he got to start through Birdman.
Right.
Early on.
Yeah.
Same group, or I don't know.
Jada Kiss, the lyrical genius. Okay, old dirty bastard. Donovan likes that. Ernan loves J-Lo, but then he also likes the Lakers, so I don't know. Vanilla Ice. Oh no, David Bickle. I just lost.
Hey, he's got some catchy tunes though, Vanilla Ice.
He has one. He has one.
Ice Ice Baby, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, his road to fame was when Suge Knight took him on a balcony. And,
yeah, he hung him over the balcony.
Yeah, hung him over the balcony on his ankles, right?
Yeah.
And then he quit. He quit after that.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Wow, Afram like Biggie. I mean, he likes Tupac better. Okay, that's true. Okay, they ushered in a great era, yin and yang. Okay, I agree with that. So Behan Birdman is his father, adopted. But you know, I think they had some kind of a weird thing happening. I don't want to get into it, Behan, but yeah, they had some kind of some bad things happening. Yeah, nothing good. That's why they had a really bad falling out. Bobby Digital, okay. The Triple J like Dear Mama, okay, one of the best songs, okay. But yeah, I like also Mos Def. I think somebody said Mos Def. I really think he's good.
What about Nas?
Yeah, Nas I like Nas. And actually, I like the movie that they were all in called The Belly.
Yeah, I just watched that not too long ago because it's on Prime.
Yeah, that's incredible. That they call that the hip hop version of the Godfather, because I think Hype Williams was the director and cinematographer, and DMX puts out one of the best performances ever. You know, and he wasn't an actor. Nas is in that. There's so many great hip hop artists there. You know. What a great movie, huh?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that is incredible. It doesn't get enough credit.
I think it's like a cult following of movies like that.
Yeah. Yeah, David Bickle, no, they're not. Birdman is not Lil Wayne's dad. He used him, though. He used him. Oh, Uncle Buzz from the basement. He says, what the hell did he step into? Hank discussing hip-hop. Lauryn Hill is also good. Yep. Lauryn Hill, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, one of the greatest rap albums of all time. She used to be part of the Fugees. I think she did some time for not paying her taxes. All right, guys, we have $20 on the Spidey. This is a homage, great looking book. Let me go back. I think we got sidetracked here. Okay, we got $20. I'm gonna have to start the clock soon. Behan, I see a 25. Is that a bid? $25. Is that a bid, Behan? Please let me know. Yeah, all the great ones just passed away. DMX passed away. MF Doom passed away. All the great ones. I think they lived a very hard life, right?
Yeah. I heard about DMX. That's really tragic.
Yeah, really tough. I mean, he just loved to do drugs, that guy.
Yeah, I seen some stuff afterwards, and I didn't know he had addiction problems. So
okay, Nate Castro said 50. 50 is terrible. He's terrible. Come on.
You don't like 50?
50 is he's a good businessman.
He's got a bunch of good hits. I mean,
it's your birthday. That's it. It's your birthday. That's it. You can't,
in the club is another one.
But you know what? One of the comedians said, you never know what 50 is rapping about because you could never understand what he's saying, but he's been shot 9 times. That's true though. You never know.
Yeah, here's the thing. Everything. If you hear a 50 Cent song, no matter where you are, you hear the beat and you gotta move to it. You know, and you're like, I don't care what he's saying. I just like it. You know what I mean?
He's the originator of mumble rap, I think.
Yeah, you could be right on that. Yeah.
By accident though.
He's from Brooklyn, isn't he?
Probably, yeah. Probably.
Or Harlem or something.
Yeah, I think he's from Brooklyn. I'm pretty sure, but he is a brilliant businessman. I think he sold his TV show for 100 million. Yeah, he's a brilliant guy.
Well, I guess he made more off that vitamin water than the actual record sales or something.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, vitamin water. Yep. All right, so we have a $25 bid from Behan. I'm gonna start the clock. Yep, Billa said the belly has the best intro ever. Oh, okay. Triple J says, who remembers Freestyle? CBB, baby. Yep. Hype Williams was the director. He was known for a lot of MTV videos. The guy is a great cinematographer, and you know, by directing Belly, showed you how great of a director he is. Also, okay, we have a $25 bid from Behan. All right, we're gonna start the clock, guys. Start the clock, guys. Remember, this is an auction. 90 seconds. Behan, good luck. And then we're gonna do the auction for Johnny D spawns very soon.
It's come a long way, I think, since when we first started the stream. I haven't looked at the clock.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're about 2.5 hours in.
Yeah, beautiful. Look at the colors pop. Okay, Jason Hoffman, we're bidding on the Spider-Man. We're bidding on the Spider-Man Alien reality #1. All right, this one is $25. It's a homage to Amazing Spider-Man 39, the first appearance of the Green Goblin, or the Hobgoblin. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm sorry. It is Green Goblin. First appearance of the Green Goblin. Yep.
I always kind of like the Hobgoblin more.
Yeah, Hobgoblin was, I believe, 238. Amazing Spider-Man 238 was the first appearance. David Bickle said, Spidey is not a mumble rapper. I'm just saying by accident. Okay, so Mello said Tupac wrote social conscious music before going to death row. That was really good. Brenda got a baby. Biggie made better embrace music. Yep. And also Tupac's parents were part of the Black Panthers. Okay, we got Behan for $25. All right, let's go to the next one, guys. Behan for $25. All right, we're gonna do one more item, and then we're gonna go into the spawn, guys.
Has everybody been enjoying themselves tonight? I can't see any of the comments. I hope you're enjoying it.
Uncle Buzz said, don't believe anything I said. I have Engelbert on rotation in his car radio. All right, guys. The water cannon is back on. Water cannon is back on, guys. Gloves are off. Yeah, okay. Triple J left Buzz some books. I'm going to show it to you, Buzz. Some beautiful blank. The John Brown wanted to know. Sorry, I'm just asking a question. It was Alex Soyvik. Was the homage, but it's sold by Behan. All right, let me go to the next item, guys. Okay, this is a double J item, and this is a Spider Girls #1. Spider Girls #1. variant cover. We're gonna start it off at $10, guys. We're gonna start it off at 10. Max Power. Max Power. Okay, the egg rolls. Let me show you the egg rolls. You're joining us late. First place is guaranteed. Is double signed. Medal number 2, signed by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. Second place with 40. With 40 would be first printing of Marvel Voices number 1, remarked by Damian Scott, signed and remarked 9.2. Third place, and this is all. This is what 50 with 50 spots. Marvel Voices number 1, second printing, signed 3 times, 9.8. It's dealer choice, guys. Winner's choice. All right, right now, Spider Girls number 1, $10, guys. Can everybody open? Okay, we got Triple J, $10. Jason Hoffman, I see you. Triple J got the first 10. Jason Hoffman, I see you, but the first one is Nate Castro said Buzz is still listening to Guns N' Roses. Actually, I like Guns N' Roses. Yeah, but you know, the lead singer has not aged gracefully. I mean, he looks horrible. Oh my god.
Axl Rose.
Yeah, Axl. I mean, what happened to that guy? He looks kind of bloated. He looks terrible.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's very overplayed where I'm at. I hear it all the time. I just never really, you know.
Jay Keller, $15 on the Spider Girl. Jay Keller. You know, the guy's got some good songs though. He's got some major big hits.
Oh yeah. There's no doubt about that. I just I've overheard those songs too many times that, you know, I'm good for a little while. Kind of like Metallica. Never cared to hear Enter Sandman again, though.
Just you know what? Whenever I'm tired, I listen to that song. It rejuvenates me.
Which song? Enter Sandman?
Enter Sandman, yeah.
I've heard that song way too many times now.
Did you? Never get tired of that. Never
No?
get tired. Because that was the opening song for Mariano Rivera when he was with the Yankees. Oh man, whenever he would come on, I'm not a Yankee fan, but whenever he would come on,
Oh, okay.
that song, the intro, you knew he was gonna win for some reason.
Well, then it has like a significance for you there then.
Uncle Buzz, he's gotten old, but he hasn't aged well. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a picture of me and Buzz. You know, Buzz was also a chick magnet. And look at him. Look at him now. All right, this is Uncle Buzz. Speak for yourself, Uncle Buzz.
You're still a chick magnet, Buzz.
Yeah, Buzz is still a chick magnet, but different type of chicks. Cougars. Billy Joe is good. Yeah, Metallica never gets old. Uncle Buzz said, Axl sounds like he's someone choking on a chihuahua. All right, guys. All right, we're gonna start the clock. Spidey goes. This is the last item before we do the spawn.
What do you guys think? Is it coming along?
It looks pretty good. It looks really good. It's really popping. I think the cape definitely adds so much to spawn.
Yeah, you really need that red in there, that powerful red against the rest of the colors. It all just bounces off each other.
Yeah. Daniel Choi likes Slash. Yeah, I like it. Isn't he considered one of the greatest guitarists, living guitarists? Him and Eddie Van Halen and who's that other guy? Eric Clapton.
Zach Wilde.
Oh yeah.
Black Label Society.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I'm not a big guitar connoisseur or anything like that.
All right, let me start the clock. start the clock. We got Jay have a high on the Spider Girls. Okay. 90 seconds. Good luck, Jay. Yeah, me too. Actually, Zeppelin and Floyd. I love Pink Floyd. I listen to them every day. Zeppelin also. I think Zeppelin actually dethroned the Beatles.
Really?
Yeah, the Beatles were number one for the longest, and the Zeppelin actually dethroned them.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know they're totally different type of music. You know, they're more like hard rock. Acid.
Yeah.
You know, the Beatles were more goody two shoes. You know,
I can't get into the Beatles. It's not for me. It's not gonna happen. I tried, but no.
Yeah, definitely. The Who, the Triple J likes the Who. Yeah, I was a big Who guy, and the Doors. Morrison. Wow, you know that guy was.
What about Motley Crue?
Motley Crue is also good. Motley Crue.
Yeah, Motley Crue would be more of my speed.
So Terry said Stevie Ray Vaughan is the best guitarist ever. Okay, he's good. He's still living too. Stevie Ray Vaughan is also good. Buzz doesn't like the Beatles. He said they were overrated. I don't know if they're overrated. They're really good though. Meatloaf fans, okay. I like Meatloaf. Bat Out of Hell. Foo Fighters, yep. Foo Fighters is good. Nirvana, right? David Grohl was on both bands. Okay, we got $15. Jay Keller, $15. All right. Can we start bidding on your items?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you want to bid. Yeah, because it's probably at that time of the night when we should start.
Time of the night, guys. All right, guys.
I'll keep going while you keep bidding.
Okay, so the great Johnny D will keep going while we bid.
Let me show you on the better camera.
Okay.
This one won't pick up nearly as good as.
Okay, let's see this.
Nice. Wait.
Looks good.
The lighting is still terrible compared to. See, this is the thing too. When it comes to and painting, you see how it's got that gloss and the sheen.
Yeah.
So you really have to have it lit properly to really see all the features and everything.
Yeah.
It's part of the oil, you know. But.
I like the texture though. I like the texture. Great colors. And okay, I'm gonna start this is an auction, guys, on Spawn 300. Painted in oil. We've seen it live
and this is the first time I've ever done an oil painting live or recorded in any way, that's for sure.
Right. So as we're bidding, you're gonna finish it up or you will continue to add to it?
I'm gonna keep going until it's done because there's no way I could sit in front of a painting and not keep going.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna open the bid at 150. Can anybody open, guys? We're gonna go in $10 increments. And when I only see two bidders, when I only see one bidder at the end, I'm gonna start the clock. All right, guys, good luck. Can anybody open? 150. Wow, Terry, you're so lucky. So Terry was blessed and got to spend half a day with Bono while she was in Berlin. She took him with him to meet the paparazzi. Incredible. Okay, Nate Castro, 150. Nate Castro. Yeah, so Oscar wants to know, do you put anything behind the cover before you start bidding? Triple J, 200.
Well, yeah, I just have this like piece of paper. I keep the back clean, if that's what you meant.
Nice. Okay. Right. So yeah. So he has to lay it out for the paint to take. Okay. Luis Augusto, I see you 160, and Behan, I see 180. But Triple J has the 200 on the Johnny. The winning bidder of this piece, the winning bidder will have the option to get it CEC label, yellow grays for another $45. Okay, so Gene Donovan asked a great question. Gene Donovan asked the question, which version of a Ghost Rider story would you like to see on the big screen, and who would you like to see him play him?
Well, I would just think that with a character as cool as Ghost Rider, why haven't they been able to do a good movie of him? I don't care which interpretation or which character, but there's so much to do with him. Why hasn't there been a successful movie of him yet?
I like to answer that because even though he's a good actor, he was the wrong actor to play him. They miscast.
Oh, well, yeah. But
he was definitely miscast.
There was 3 Ghost Riders, isn't there?
Yeah. Was there? I think that was only one. Well, was there another Ghost Rider I missed? Wasn't it always?
I'm not quite sure. Nick Cage.
Nick Cage, yeah. He was actually the biggest comic collector at one time.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
Yeah. So yeah, Nick Cage, he's hit and miss. He's a really good actor, but on some movies he mails it in. It's terrible. Yeah. So 210 Behan. Okay, Ernie likes to see Cosmic Ghost Rider.
I've done a few Cosmic ones.
Okay, right. Jacob Mendelson said there were 2 Ghost Riders. Who was the other actor besides?
I think it was Nick Cage for both.
Wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, Terry said Bono gave her a front row ticket to see him in the U.S. Wow. Wow, people, huh, Terry? Incredible. Okay, Behan has 210. Oh, okay. So Uncle Buzz said there was one movie with a car, more of a ghost driver. Okay, so Jacob Mendelson said it was Nick Cage in both. So Nate said Nick Cage has mailed in his last 20 movies. I don't know about 20. He made a couple of good in between. I think the one he plays, the arms dealer, was pretty good. That wasn't bad.
Yeah, Lord of War.
Yeah, Lord of War wasn't bad. Yeah,
that was a good one. Like that.
Okay, Craig Torres, 220. Craig Torres, 220. Christian Godez, we have not done the mysteries. We'll do it next. 2 movies, same actor. Okay. Okay, we have 220 Craig Torres. 220 Craig Torres. Con Air was good.
I like Con Air. Yeah,
I like The Rock. I like The Rock with Sean Connery. That was really good. Yeah, National Treasure wasn't bad. Yeah, Vorshan likes National Treasure.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, Gone in 60 Seconds also. I think Angelina Jolie was in that too.
Yeah. That's probably one of his best movies, Gone in 60 Seconds.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So Christian Godez, number 1 is a Gabriel Delato. Number $20 mystery. Number 1 is Gabriel Delato. Jay Keller, 230. Jay Keller on the Johnny D. Yeah, Chasing Arizona was his best movie. I think that was the Coen brothers, the guys who did Blood Simple. The Coen brothers made Chasing Arizona. I believe that was his first film. Yeah, incredible cinematography. A lot of wide shots, extreme wide shots. Face Off was good too. Yeah, Face Off. I think that was
Face
John
Off.
Woo.
Yeah, Face Off.
Face Off with John Woo. That was good. I don't remember Birdie with Matthew Modine. Matthew Modine was one of my favorite actors in Vision Quest. Ever see that movie, Vision Quest? The wrestling movie?
No, I never heard of that.
Great movie. The soundtrack is ridiculous in that. Okay, Craig Torres, 240. 240 Craig Torres.
Yeah, I really got to thank everybody again. I know I might sound like a broken record, but all of your support over the last year plus and whatnot, I really appreciate. It keeps me inspired, and I can't thank everybody enough. It's been an amazing year.
Definitely. Well, you deserve it.
Well, thank you.
I thought I keep saying this, but I thought you should have became a cover artist with McFarlane for his universe. You would have been perfect.
Well, thanks. Yeah. And,
Jay Keller 250. Jay Keller 250. Yep. Afram said Vision Quest is like wrestling version of Karate Kid. Yep, it was. Very good movie. Okay, Christian Godez, you got it. So Vorshan wants to know, what has he done lately? Nicolas Cage. What has he done lately? I don't know.
I haven't seen anything in a long time.
So somebody asked about his castle. So Ernie Garcia, what happened to the castle he bought? Well, he dabbled in real estate before the real estate boom, and he bought many castles instead of houses. So when the real estate bubble burst, he lost his pants. He went into many foreclosures, and that's the reason why he took so many bad roles. He took every role that he could find to pay for to make payments on his castles. And I believe many of them went into foreclosure, and I think he got out of the real estate business. So to say it bluntly, he lost his pants. He lost his pants. Okay, we got 260, 250. I see Jay Keller. Okay, Behan, I see a 250, but I see a 260 from Greg Torres. Nate Castro said triple play in the ninth of the Yankees game. So Michael Saratowski has a comment. He says, we've enjoyed coming into your home this past year, no sleeves at all.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Yeah. It's crazy that an entire year has clicked by too.
Yeah.
I mean, really, because it was this time last year, I think you started putting stuff up on the auction, right?
Right. In April, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, or I think it's May. The first one was maybe that palette knife of Batman on paper.
That's
and
right.
Again, it's because of everybody's support here that I kept doing more and more palette knives. And now look at I've done how many covers in palette knife, and they've sold tremendously. And I got to thank everybody for the support. So
yeah, we discovered a gem early. That's what it is. We knew before everybody else.
Well, and that whole thing, it came off as an accident, because you see at the end of the painting, you get this, right? All these colors. And I slapped them on to the painting that it's behind me now. Can't see it over there. And I just looked at it, and I was like, I like the way that looks. It's fun to look at. I can't describe it, but I like it. And then I posted it, got an amazing response. It kept rolling from there. Yeah. So I would have never, thought I would come up with a style like that, because it goes against, all the tight paintings and drawings that I've been doing over the years, because it's very loose and abstract.
Yeah, that's definitely. It was very abstract. You got an incredible response. I think that's probably the first time the general audience got a taste of your art, right?
I think so. Yeah. It's been an amazing time ever since.
Definitely. I mean, it's well deserved. You're one of the hardest working artists I know.
Well, I'm sure there's a bunch of. I know Finch is a really hard working guy. I mean, he's always drawing and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I try and keep up with you because you're always working as well. I feel lazy just seeing how hard you're working.
No. The thing is, I work hard, but my memory is shot. So sometimes I do things out of order.
Yeah, I can kind of relate to that. I mean, really bad with names, that's for sure. And I try and get back to all the comments, because I like to respond to comments before I do another post. Otherwise I feel bad. But it's just sometimes it feels like a lot to get back to everyone and everyone on the inbox and all the emails, and then make a post, and then ship out all the orders, and then paint the covers, and then clean the brushes. And at a certain point, I'm like, I can't do the comments right now. So I still have to get back to everybody, you know.
So you have to clean the brushes after every commission or every painting?
Well, no, because I'm using liquid, it'll dry overnight, and I don't like to ruin the brushes.
Right.
The thing with like acrylic, it turns into this real fast. Like,
okay.
All here dries out on the
Right.
and then the brush just turns into garbage. That's why another reason I just can't stand using acrylics anymore.
Oh, okay.
So, and I order all these brushes from England. Actually, it's a company called Rosemary and Co. And they make, I think, the best brushes in the world.
Yeah. So Uncle Bud said, I like to compliment one artist while dissing the rest. He's moving out of the basement. What are you talking about? You got free rent, Uncle Bud. Okay, so we got 270 Jay Keller. Okay, 280 Craig Torres. David Bickle wants to know when you're gonna do a hobgoblin.
I did a hobgoblin last year, and I've been meaning to do another one since. It's on my list of things to do. Again, the funnest and I think best paintings turn out when I get a vision of it, pops in my head, and an idea, and I run with it. I don't want to just try and force out another hobgoblin because it could feel forced, and I don't want to ruin it like that. That's why the Ghost Riders, again, I just get these ideas, and then I got to throw them down. And I think it was 2.5 months I went without taking a day off. I can't quite remember, but like there was nowhere to go and nothing to do, and I had all those covers to catch up on. So I just kept going.
It's like a blur, right? Like one day blurs into the next.
Yeah, from like December till now, it's just one giant blur. And I did so many paintings and whatnot, and every time I had an idea, I threw it down, and that was in between all the covers we were doing. Remember at the time, and it was a good time though.
So Michael Savtoski wants to know: have you been watching Bad Batch? I'm hearing great things about that.
No, I don't think I heard of that one.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of people talk about Bad Batch. Yeah,
is that with Jason Momoa?
Is it? I
don't
haven't
know.
seen it, but I just keep hearing that name over and over. Bad Batch. Craig Torres 300. So Terry wants to know: now you will come meet us in New York.
Yeah, I'm coming over there.
Have they lifted the protocol?
No.
COVID protocol
No, we just actually got extended for another couple weeks.
Couple weeks?
Yeah, there's I don't know when the border's going to be open at this point. I'm sure by September it should be. I hope.
Yeah.
You know, but
okay, GJ. GJ said Johnny's always coming with fire. GJ bid 325. So the do you guys get stimulus checks in Canada? How does that work?
I think they do. I believe it's I think 2,000. Everybody, well, not everybody, but you can get up to 2,000 a month. I believe.
Wow. So Jay Keller said Bad Batch is a Star Wars series. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Oldie, I guess. Is that the bad Stormtroopers? Is that what it is?
Oh, that sounds pretty cool then.
Yeah. I keep hearing it. Bad Batch.
Yeah. Actually, I brought this I did some sketching outside the other day. Went for a bike ride.
Oh yeah, during a bike ride. You're always working, huh?
But it was it's just a quick sketch. I don't think I'll post it up anywhere. It was a quick Batman.
I think if you put that on the auction, somebody will buy it.
Oh, this goes into the sketchbooks that I bring I used to bring everywhere when I could go somewhere. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I always love drawing. I never get bored of it. And it's comforting and relaxing when I'm outside drawing. And it doesn't bother me to talk and draw at the same time, as you can see. Right. So
you think there's less pressure outside when you're drawing?
Yeah, I mean, strangers want to come up and see what you're doing, and I understand it. I'm never upset about that because I would be quite frequently drawing in restaurants while I'm eating and talking to people, and then the waiter, waitress want to see what you're doing, and I'm not doing it for any sort of attention. It's just I can't explain it. Do you ever see this documentary of this guy? He's the best card person in the world.
Yeah.
He's also blind.
Yeah.
And he's always got the deck of cards, and he's always flipping through them. That's what I can relate to. Like
okay.
You know what I mean? You're not even really thinking about it. You're just doing it.
He's a blind magician?
He's like a card guy.
Oh, okay.
It's a really great documentary. You should look into it. And he's blind, but he's like the best in the world. He can tell you what card you have, and he can't even see what card. Yeah.
Really? Amazing.
If somebody out there knows it and seen it, it used to be on Netflix.
Yeah.
And but he would like be laying in bed half asleep, and he would still be flipping through the cards. Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, we got a high of 360 from Craig Torres. And somebody bid on your sketchbook, $200. $200.
Yeah. None of my. One day I'm gonna post how many sketchbooks I have, and I don't think you're gonna believe how many I've went through. Like there's 3 over there, and I've got to have at least 10 of the big ones, if not more, over the last couple of years. Those are about the only things I won't sell is those and that painting that's behind me of the first palette knife painting of the Joker.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever sell that because when I'm still doing the palette knives to today, I look at it and it brings me back to that moment. So
why don't you publish one, like a sketchbook?
I published a sketchbook years ago, but it wasn't like sketchy stuff like this.
Right.
This to me is what I like to see of other artists too. Like when they're trying out stuff, you're experimenting, you're scribbling, and from the scribble you get like this face here. And again, this was all without any construction. It was just throwing in a face. That was did a scorpion a couple years ago.
Wow. Yeah. So I got 250 on your sketchbook now from Michael. He's bidding against himself.
These were the it's a great bidder. I remember I did these in a restaurant.
Nice.
A lot of restaurant stuff. I like to eat and draw at the same time.
Okay, we got 375 GJ Rosales, 390 on Craig Torres. 390 Craig Torres.
Yeah, that was the layout for our mezzo cover.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was bummed out that the gentleman purchased it before me, the owner.
Yeah. He purchased it right away.
Yeah, no, it's a great cover. Beautiful. It coming out of the shadows.
And I think I laid this out too in the parking lot before I went in the gym one day. And that's what I sent to you, and then I went and finished it. So that's why it's important. I have these in all my cars and everything too.
Yeah, beautiful. $400, GJ Rosales. And then Uncle Buzz said, for that blind magician, the car guy, and people tell him the chosen cars are right because they feel bad for him.
No, this guy, he's like a wizard. You got to look up this documentary.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm hooked now. I'm curious.
Because at first he's just got like 5 people in front of him in the beginning, and then you find out he's blind. It's like, how is he doing that? It's amazing. Because he doesn't tell people he's blind right away.
Oh, he doesn't know. Craig Torres is out, so GJ Rosales is in, $400. Okay, I'm gonna start the clock. Jay, let me know. Jay Keller is still in. Let me know. $400. So GJ wants to get everything you make because you're bad at it, he said. All right.
Well, thanks, GJ. Appreciate
$400. 90 seconds, guys. 90 seconds.
Good luck.
Jay Keller, let me know if you're still in. Okay, we have a 1 minute 22. Behan bid 270 on the sketchbook. Okay, so GJ said he got his the last glow in the dark piece.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Okay, 1 minute left. 1 minute left on GJ.
Home stretch.
Okay, Jay Keller said enjoy. Okay, so I think this might be GJ's. 50 seconds, guys. So Michael Satowski gave a last bid on your sketchbook. He said 269 Canadian and a hug.
269, that's a deal right there. And a hug?
And a hug.
Oh, it's even better now. Please.
Triple J said one day he's going to get one. 27 seconds, guys.
Random what's his name? Rhino.
Wow. So GJ said if you ever want to get rid of one of your sketchbook, he'll bid 1,000. Wow, it's really going up.
Yeah, I appreciate the bids, but it's too much. Again, you see, there are some ideas for Ghost
5
Rider right
seconds.
there. So,
okay, sold.
congratulations, GJ.
$400.
Appreciate it. And again, this is my first ever oil paint on a stream or a. I'm under obviously a time strain right now, so at first I didn't know what I'd be able to do in the tight deadline. So this was a lot of fun. It was a great challenge.
Yeah, and I'm glad. Thanks for starting it so you could, finish it during the cast.
Yeah, and again, there's a lot of time that went in ahead of time of mixing all the colors. So there's like 2 hours of just miscellaneous stuff before actually the paint hits the cover.
Right, definitely. I'm gonna show the back. This is Johnny sent this to me about a couple of hours ago before he started. He showed me the back, and the back looks clean, and also the corners are sharp, right?
Yeah, the corners look all good. I mean, I can't flip it around again, but
yeah. No, I showed it on digitally, so they could see it.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a blemish or something, so I did like a smoky flame thing.
Oh, there was a blemish. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right. Came out great.
Well, thank you. And I appreciate everybody stopping by. I hope you had a good time. I thank everybody for all the amazing bids over the last couple months, and very happy to have helped contribute to Triple J with the Darth Vader.
Yeah, definitely.
Hope everybody's doing well. And yeah, until the next one, right?
Yeah.
We'll have to do another one of these.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Thanks, Triple J.
Yeah, no problem. All right. You have a good night. And everybody else, I'll catch you on the next one.
All right. Thanks. Have a good night. And thank you so much. And GJ, let me know if you want it yellow labeled. It's going to take about 2 weeks to dry. So if you want to add the yellow label, it's $45 extra. We'll get a yellow label for you. The book is in Canada with Johnny D.
All right. Have a great night.
Yeah, good night. Thanks, Johnny. All right, guys. We are gonna do the egg rolls. I'm gonna show the egg rolls again, and then while we're doing the egg rolls, I'm gonna do the flips. Malcolm couldn't make it tonight, so I'm doing this by myself. Malcolm had to go to his other job in fashion, so he couldn't make it. So I hope he's okay. So let me see. Let me show you guys the egg rolls again, and we're gonna do the egg rolls. So the first place egg rolls, guys. Here's the first place. Second place opens up with 40. That's the second place, and this is the third place. All right. Let me know. Let me see if my son sent me the list. Let me put some OGB on. Listen to the sound, lay down. The black you call, hang it up. Don't take a walk. It's hard to be on your right. All right, guys, I'm gonna put everybody on the wheel. See, let me see if you can see it. Ernan, you got one egg roll because you won the bet. Congratulations. No, Jesus, don't say stuff like that. Now he's working in fashion. So Malcolm's gonna model more shirts for us. Okay, we sold 34 egg rolls. We need 6 more for the second place, guys. We need 6 more for the second place. So Ernan Garcia, it is weird. I think you're smelling the egg rolls that you just won. Okay, Darius Crosby, I'm gonna do the flips while we are getting the wheels. Okay, Darius, we're gonna do the flips while we're doing the wheels. You wanna live, maybe you wanna die. Inside, do it all the time. All you do is lie. All you do is lie. Baby, inside, make you lose your mind. All you do is lie. Baby, inside, make you lose your mind. All you do is lie. All right, guys, I'm gonna get the list. Get the list. We have 37 so far. I'm gonna pull it out. We need 3 more for second place. Okay, we have first Talib. Victor Giles won. Ernan Garcia, because he won the bet. Ernan, this is the Laker bet that I lost. Josh Lipkin got 1. Omi Reyes got 1. Borshawn Robinson got 1. Dr. Alex got 3. Michael Santos got 2. Triple J has 6. Joseph Chrysler got 4. Joe McGinn got 1. Gene Donovan has 1. I'm sorry, Joe McGinn got 1. Gene Donovan has 2. Jermaine MTA has 1. Afram has 2. Nate Castro has 2. LeBron Kwan has 1. Kobe Kwan has 2. Melo Vargas has 1. Daniel Choi has 2. John Plott has 3. All right, guys, give me a few minutes. We have 37 sold. Please send in your egg rolls now. Give me about 5 minutes. I'm gonna mark the egg rolls. Then we'll do the flips. All right, guys, sorry about that. All right, I'm back. All right, we're gonna do the flips. All right, let's do the flips first. Sorry about that. All right, so we got, like I said, guys, Malcolm's not here, so I'm gonna have to wing this. All right, number one is for Borshan, $10 flip. Borshan Action Comics, the Silver Age Action Comics 310. That's for Borshan. Okay, Action Comics number 10. Okay, number four is for Michael Saptowski. Number 4 is Eternals number 1. This is I believe from 1985. So this is probably the second series in a 12-issue miniseries. That's for Michael Saptowski. This is for Darius. Number 7. We got Black. I think this is Black number 2, signed twice. Both signed by Carrie Randolph. Very controversial cover, by the way, guys. Very controversial cover. There's a whole article written about this cover because Carrie Randolph was hesitant to do this cover. Okay, number 8. This is for Darius Crosby. Number 8. This is a 1 in 25 to Joker number 3. 1 in 25 variant to Joker number 3. Number 9. That's for Darius also, $10 mystery. This is Uncanny X-Men number 200. The last one is Vision and Scarlet Witch number 3. Vision and Scarlet Witch, you got both of them on the cover. I think that's also Wonder Man next to him. All right, so it's $20. $20 for the Lot of Mystery. The first one is for Christian. Okay, we have Joker number 1, black and white. So if Christian, if you have a double, we'll switch it for you. Let me know which one you want. Okay, David Pickle number 4. David Pickle is Mighty Avengers number 64. Wow, that's a great pull. Mighty Avengers 64. We have another David Pickle. Another David Pickle here is Captain America number 113. Captain America 113. That's a key book. I think this is right after Captain America dies. Captain America 113 for David Pickle. This is for Mello. Mello is Swamp Thing number 2. Is the Bernie Wrightson cover. The last one is another key issue. Thor number 157, guys. Another key issue, Mello. Alrighty, now let's do the. Sorry about that. Yep, like I said, I'm short of hands, so I'm doing it by myself. Wow, is that Steranko art? Wow. So John Brown said that's a Steranko art. Not bad, David. So Uncle Bud said, great Sterenko count for the anti-vaxxer. All right. Oh boy. Okay. There you go. Yep, John, I did fall into the toilet. Yeah, Davey Bickle. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna have to total. Yeah, you just sent me some extra shipping, so I'm gonna have to give you some credit, definitely. Alrighty, let's do the flips. Okay, guys, I'm gonna spin it. All right, so let me see. Afram, can you give me a number 1 through 10? Give me a number 1 through 10. Afram, give me a number 1 through 10. 3. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle 3 times, guys. All right. Shuffle once. Shuffle twice. Shuffle 3 times. Okay, I'm gonna put all 3. I'm gonna put all 3 on the egg rolls. So all 3 prizes are on the egg roll. So it's gonna be a winner's choice. I'm gonna put all 3. All right, here's the spin, guys. Good luck. Wow, Afram! Holy cow, Afram! Good call. All right, you get a choice, Afram. Okay, Afram, let us know which one you want. You get a choice. Yep, you called it. You get the third prize. Okay. Okay, so Afram's gonna get the third place. So, okay, Afram got third place. So first and second place is still in play. So this is Marvel Voices. Signed 3 times. 9.8. Okay, guys. All right. Jason Frisia, can you give me a number 1 through 10? And don't say number 1. Give me a number 1 through 10, and I'll spin it that many times. Two. Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm gonna shuffle it twice. I'm gonna take Afram's name. Oh, he's calling it. Okay. All right. He said shuffle twice. I'm gonna take Afram's name out. Let me take Afram's name out here, guys. Yeah, I took Afram's name out. I'm gonna shuffle twice. Shuffle once. Shuffle twice. Okay, guys. Good luck. This is for first or second, guys. First or second. You choose. What is choice? Whoa! Oh my God! You did call it. Holy cow! Wow! That's crazy. All right, LeBron Kwan. Wow, Afram. Holy cow! You called it too. All right, Afram. I mean, Jason, you won. Jason, congrats. All right. Let me know which prize you would like. You get first or second. Okay, you have a choice. Guys, first or second? Which one? Yep, you called it. Which one would you like? Which one would you like? That's crazy. Okay. Jason, let me know which one you want. Wow, you did call it. This is some plant level stuff. Oh my god. All right, so you want to give the prize to Jason? Okay. Mr. My Hole strikes again. Yep. Wow. All right, so all right, who's getting the prize now? Is it Jason or is it That's right, Ernan. Guys, let me know which prize you want. All right, let me Wow, okay. David Pickle, congratulations. You got your first shot. All right. So let me know which prize you want, guys. This one is signed twice, 9.8. This one is remarked, 9.2, signed and remarked by. No. All right, guys. Which prize would you like? Okay, so he got first place. Jason Preacher got first place. All right, congrats. All right, so right, that's what you want, right? Jason, is it Ernan or Jason? I don't know. I'm confused now. Yeah, I think Ernan just got a heart attack. So, all right. So, that's right. Yeah, he wins a lot. He wins a lot. Okay, Ernan. So I don't know. Is this the one you want? I'm confused now. Yep, he gets a signed rubber glove. You know, I have the signed rubber gloves here, guys. Signed by Afram. He's gonna get a pair. Look, this one's signed by Afram. Can you see it? Oh. All right, signed by Afram, guys. Look at that. You could take this instead. It's signed by Afram. You would have a pair. That's fourth place, right? All right, so you gotta. I'm gonna spin the wheel right now. You gotta hurry. Triple J, let me know how many times you're gonna spin, guys. You guys are taking way too long. Okay, let me know, guys. Okay, 3. She said 3. All right, guys. Okay, so Ernan's taking this. Okay, that's Ernan's taking that. All right. So the next place is this one, and Triple J says spin 3 times. Okay, I'm gonna spin 3 times to Triple J. I'm gonna take LeBron Quan out. Okay, Triple J set. 3 times. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle 3 times. Once, twice, 3 times. Here we go, guys. Good luck. Michael Sartowski, all right. You guys just have another remarks. Damien Scott, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Tonight was really, really interesting. All right, so I'm gonna have one more for the free waffle, and that will be the last one tonight. I'm gonna do the last one for the free waffle for sharing. Okay, here is the free waffle for the sharing. Okay, this is the shared free waffle. Okay, we got Ilan Sartowski, Milton Pinero, Ernie Garcia, Dr. Alex, Michael Sartowski, Chi, Omi Reyes, Luis Augusto, Oscar Bravo, Howie Hirsch, Ramon Pinero, Jason Frisia, Uncle Buzz, Afram, Luis Pinero, Joseph Chrysler, Gene Donovan, Matt Lombardi, Christian Godaz, Darius Crosby, Terry Shipman, Godofredo, Nate Castro, John Plott, David Bickle, and Mello. All right, let me see. You know what, guys? I'm going to give this one for sharing. I'm going to give this one sharing. It didn't sell on the auction. This is the first appearance of Miracle Molly. Sketch cover 1 in 25, all right? The last one of the night, guys, all right? I'm going to add to the list. Let me know if I missed anyone. Okay, Ernan, give me a number 1 through 10. I'll shuffle it that many times. Vorshan, okay, I'm gonna put your name in there, Vorshan, okay. $10. Okay, I'm gonna. That one's free. Okay, that one's free. Okay, 10, and I'm gonna take Mellow out. Okay, I'm gonna take Mellow out. You know what? I'm gonna have to redo it. I'm gonna have to redo this list. All right, guys, I'm gonna take Mellow out. Okay, I'm gonna take Mellow out. I'm gonna put Vorshan in there. Okay, I put Vorshan. I took Mellow out. I put Vorshan. And I shuffled 10 times. Let me see if I missed anybody. All right, so Kim Bondi here. I'm gonna have to ban you for this one. All right, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle it 10 times. Okay, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times, 10 times. All right, here we go. Luis Pinero, sorry guys. I added the stream at the last second, but Luis Pinero won. Sorry about that. I forgot to add. Yeah, the guy, I was trying to ban the troll and it kind of threw me off. But yeah, Luis Pinero won, so congratulations. I did spin. All right, guys. Luis Pinero got this one. This is for the sharing. All right, guys. It's late. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a great night. I'm really tired, guys. All right, have a good night. And thank you so much for Johnny and Triple J for joining us. Have a great night. I'll see you guys on Wednesday.